Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Explain 11 live stream. I hope everybody had a great week. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend thus far. We've got some really fun flights planned today. We are flying the Transavia France livery. I think this is one of the first times we're actually legitimately flying a Transavia flight. I believe we've used the livery before, but I don't think we've actually done any real world flights in this. So pretty cool. Welcome aboard, everybody. Mr. Mopar Dude, 12 Cut Cap, Minnesota. Mr. Anthony Baldo, good to see you. Daki Kyoke, good to see you. Chris Clark, welcome. Colin Cooper, how are you, my friend? Mitchell Jackson, wonderful to see you. 123 Slim, welcome. Matt Johnson, good to see you. Jack Edge, how are you? Midnight Maverick, welcome aboard. Daki, good to see you. Soren Nordson, good to see you, my friend. Elias, welcome. CHLM, how are you, my friend? Papagasho, good to see you. The Flying Moose, welcome aboard. Future, what's up, man? Mr. Tree Man, good to see you. Gary P, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you. Huskers 66, how are you, my friend? Good to see you back. The Aviator, welcome back, my friend. Flying FS, welcome. Mickey, good to see you. Sleepless 51, welcome. Rezi, welcome. Wick, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Colin Cooper, welcome back. Yahia the Transit Guy, good to see you. Pilot Sam 04, welcome, my friend. Hope all is well. Mr. Leonard Grant, good to see you as well. Wally Person, welcome. Michael Ferguson, welcome. Mark Jr., welcome. Rolando, how are you, my friend? Good to see you as well. Danny Roble, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Lil Hagen, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Charlie, welcome. Hope all is well. Captain Stan, welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Toxic J, welcome aboard. Jappy Man, good to see you, man. Been a little bit. Hope all is well. Flight 477, welcome aboard. Lone Sparrow, happy Saturday to you, sir. Welcome aboard. Thanks for tuning in today. We've got Steve, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you do want to join me today, please feel free. We are on the VATSIM network. We're down on the ground at LFRS Nantes. Got a fun flight planned for us today. We're going from Nantes down to Lisbon. Absolutely love flying into Lisbon. Top tier scenery in Lisbon as well.
So hyped for this one. Transavia Netherlands is my favorite airliner.
There we go. Really cool. Thanks so much, Colin. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm excited for this one as well, man. I've really kind of been enjoying this whole real world kick that we've been on. There's been a ton of requests in chat for me to do like real world routes to try and plan my routing around routes that actually happen in the real world. So I've been having a lot of fun doing this. It's kind of added a different element to it where I spend a little bit more time trying to plan where we're flying. And if you haven't noticed, we're visiting a lot more airports that we really haven't been to. Again, a new airport for us today. We're going to be flying into Seville, Spain. That is a new airport. It is a freeware scenery. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing spectacular, but it is a nice freeware scenery. Fills in the void. So we're going to be Transavia France for the first flight, and then we're jumping actually into Ryanair. So this is kind of a split between real world Transavia and real world Ryanair. So Ryanair does the hop from Lisbon to Seville.
Happy landings, CPT.
Coyote, thank you so much, man. Dropping the €10. Huge no floaties to you, Coyote. Thank you very much, my friend, for supporting the channel. I truly do appreciate that. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Coyote. If you got the no floaties, spam him in chat for him. Thank you very much, Coyote. Extremely kind of you, my friend. I hope you have a great weekend of flying as well, man. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. All right, sweet. So, friends, without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. I was trying to figure out if I have ATC on today. Give me a second here. Let's see if we've got any ATC online today. Vatastic is loading. Actually, I think I need to go Vatastic V2. What do you guys use for, because I usually have my iPad out, but I don't have my iPad out right now because we were doing different camera angles and stuff. But I'm wondering what you guys use for, to check who's online. Okay, so there is nobody online. It's just us today sitting at LFRS, but it does look like we've got some Spanish and is there an event going on out of Lisbon? No, what airport is that? LPFR. LPFR's got some crazy stuff. There might be an event out of Lisbon today. There is a boat ton of people flying around in Portugal. There's definitely an event going on. There's an event leaving LPFR because there's about 30 planes heading up our way. Okay, well, this should be fun. It doesn't like we have ATC online for the departure, but it does look like we're going to have ATC en route coming in through Spain and then down through Portugal. You guys use VAT Spy? Okay, Marco, I'll keep that one in mind. Alrighty, friends, so without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First things first, I'm just going to do this and make sure that we're all good there. We are. Cool, sweet. Let's come down here. We're going to say no. Let's go and start our flight leg, and let's go to the overhead and just make sure that everything is on what we need it to be on. We'll get some panel brightness. Everything looks good. Fuel pumps are off. We are going to be refueling. Everything looks good up there. Good, 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 good. I don't know why we get the Ryanair music. Let's not go with that, shall we? Let's go PA system, PA announcements. Let's go like, I don't know, 5, 6? Sure. Anything but that Ryanair music. We'll save that for when we fly Ryanair next. Okay, let's get the no smoking to the auto position. Seatbelt signs can stay in the off position for now. Trim air is coming on. We're going to get the recirc fans to the auto position. Isolation, packs are in the off position. Isolation valve is open. Engine bleeds are off, and we'll leave the APU bleed off for now. We're going to be cruising at 38,000 feet today, so we'll plug in 38,000. Beautiful. Let's go spend some time here on the MICDU, the CDU, the FMC, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to be too picky. You can call it whatever you'd like it. I call it the FMC. I do have my own replicated FMC down here, so if you don't see me making any movements here on the screen, it's because I have this FMC here right beside me, so that's what we're going to be doing. Route page today, again, if you are interested in this, the link is in the description down below, guys. LFRS is where we are. We're going over to LPPT, Lisbon. Captain Henry, thanks so much for the $1.28, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge note, floaties to you. Let's see if there's a message attached to that. I used to use VAT Spy, but I recently was using SimAware. Definitely prefer it. Okay, I'll have to take a look at both of those. I use Vatastic V2. Vatastic V2. That's what I use, but it doesn't really show me on the map. It's a little bit weird. I usually use forget what app I use on my iPad. It's pretty damn good, but okay, so everything else down here. Flight number this afternoon. We are I don't even know what is their call sign. I should probably check this out. TVF. I think it's just Transavia. I believe that's the call sign that they use. 55 Victor Mike, and we'll go ahead and populate that. Good. Let's go to our departure page. We'll plan in our departure here. We are planning the what are we planning here? We are planning the Luso 3 Sierra departure. Now this, I don't know if this departure makes sense because it's got like it basically sends us out and then back towards the airport. So I don't even really know what the hell's going to happen here with this departure. It's a very weird departure. I'm not entirely sure this is exactly the route that they would have flown, but we may end up just vectoring ourselves out of here. So Lusa 3 Sierra is what we are planning out of runway 21. We'll go route activate and execute. I am going to check the weather. Maybe it's because the weather is not accurate here. I don't know. Give me a sec. 380 on the cruise altitude. Refresh that. Conditions. LFRS. What are the winds? The winds are 240 at 14. No, so we're definitely 2-1 out of departure. Weird. Okay, let's go to the route page now, and we'll go to the next page. We can start plugging in the flight plan. So from Lucin, we're jumping on an airway. We're going to Alpha 25, which may be why it has that weird departure. It could be what's going on. To November Tango Sierra. And then from there, we're going to jump on another airway. We're going to Romeo 14, and we're taking that to Normie. Good, and we'll execute that. From Normie, we're jumping on another airway, Alpha 5, and we're taking that to Lottie. Lot T. Good. From Lottie, we're jumping on Alpha 5 again, which it's probably not going to like, but that's fine. We'll go Alpha 5, and we're taking that to Zamax. Good. We'll throw that in there. Yep, I knew it was going to do that. That's fine. And then we're jumping on the Zama 8 Alpha arrival for runway 3, which is pretty standard. I don't know if we've ever landed any other runway flying into Lisbon, so we'll plan for that. The Zama 8 Alpha for the ILS runway 3, and we're just going to take a look at our charts here. I didn't have time to get this pre-programmed in. Could not connect to simulator. It should be able to connect now. There we go. So see what I mean, how this departure has us like going straight out and then a right, and so we may just go straight out and then make a turn. If there's no ATC online, I'm not going to end up flying this crazy. It actually looks like it's got us doing this, and then out like this, and then all the way down here, all the way down here, and then it wants us to fly all the way back to fly back. This is the real world routing. I have no clue what's going on. My guess is that you probably, right after departure, you're going to make, instead of making a left turn out, we'll just make a right turn and go direct to, what waypoint is this? Normie, to be honest with you. Because the rest of this just feels like it's completely out of whack. I don't think we need to do that. I'm not quite sure why it's done this. Probably just a weird departure and a weird routing. Okay, let's go and populate you, unless somebody in chat can explain why it's doing this, other than like the usual noise abatement or something like that. Open up our taxi charts. We'll pin you as well. Good. Let's come over here. We'll get you open. Overlay, and we'll populate you. Let's come over here. LPPT will open up you. Approach, we're planning for the ILS-3. We'll populate that, and we do want it from PESIX. So we'll select that, and we'll execute that in the FMC. Good. Go to taxi, and we'll get the airport, and we're going to want our parking stands as well. Okay, sweet. That looks good. I'm happy with that. There's PESIX in there. Everything is looking good. Wonderful. Let's go to our electronic flight bag. Let's start punching in some numbers here, friends, shall we? So, weight, fuel, and balance today. Let's go to our payload page. Fuel on today's flight, 10,007. Wait, 10,000. No, I lied. 10,074 kg. So we'll put that in there. Good. Payload weight today, we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 57.3. 57.3, which is going to give us a payload weight of 14.1. 14.1. We'll take a look at that back here. We'll just make sure that that's all copacetic and looking good to go. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. Fuel is loaded, so we'll get the aft fuel pump on. And we can go ahead and spool up the APU 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful, just so we're good to go. We'll confirm on that. 57.2, close enough. 50. What are we supposed to be? We're supposed to be 57.226. We're literally 15 kilos off from what SimBrief is saying. So 15 kilos, we're not going to worry about that. That is good, wonderful. We'll go back down here to the CDU, the FMC. We'll go to the init ref page. We'll punch in some numbers. 57.2 on the zero fuel weight. I'm going to plan to burn 9. Just putting 9, that doesn't mean we're actually going to burn 9. That just won't give me the reserve fuel list. Reserves, that's going to put us at 1. Cost index is going to be 35. Cruise level 380, 38,000 feet. Our wind, which is weird. I'm getting a weird wind here, so we're just going to go 336 at 24. Nothing like the wind that we were seeing the other night. ISA deviation, again, probably something different, but it's saying 0, so we'll just set it as 0. Good, let's execute that. Let's go to our N1 limits here today. No derate on the takeoff. We can do a derate on the climb. That's fine. We'll go to our takeoff page. Flaps are going to be set 5 degrees. CG weight is 20.8, which is going to give us a trim value of 5.5. Good, and then our V-speed's 36, 38, 48. A little bit chunky today with all that extra fuel. And that looks good. I'm happy with that. So you can see it's a quick turn out off of departure. Yeah, like it's just a I don't even understand what's going on. What? It's just the most awkward departure I've ever seen. How can I fix this? Where's... I think that's all part of the departure. That's why. Maybe from Pushback we'll make the right... It's just so weird. Hold on. Let me see if there's a better departure that we can take out of here, because this just doesn't... This is not sitting well with me right now. This just is such a weird-ass departure. There has to be a departure that's departing out of the... We don't want that one, because that's going to take us out that way. No, we don't want that one. No, we don't want that one. See, that's more what we want. This is what we want. Because that other star just does not make sense, dude. Okay. So which one is this? The 3 November. Wait. 3 Sierra. Eriga 3 Sierra. Alright, let's try this. 3 Sierra out of 2-1. Execute. Legs. How does this do? why does that... Why is Tirov there? It should be Normie. Why is Lulid there? I mean, that's a better departure. It's still really weird. Unless that's actually part of it. Was Lulid part of it? Yeah, Lulid is there. And then we make a right turn out to Nazir. It's like, this is all weird. Like, where the fuck is... What is MT? Like, why is it awkward? Okay. So it's going to be Lulid to Nazir. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know what... These might be just leftover waypoints. So Lulid to Nazir. And then from Nazir, it's to Hemer. But I'm pretty sure we're fine. So we're just going to go like this and go Normie up to here. There we go. And then I think it might be past it, but we'll check it out. Keemer. We'll check it out. Keemer. Put it here. No, we don't need that. Okay. So we'll just erase that. Cool. Okay. So there we go. That, I guess, is our departure. Different, but at least it works. Hey. It's better than drawing figure eights and going all weird around the airport. AP was on, AP Bleed is on, Gens are on. That all looks good. I'm happy with that. Normal charts in Europe, right, Captain Clouds? You're... I know. Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it. AP Bleed is on. We've got some duct pressure. I still think there's a little bit of a bug, but I'm just going to do that anyways. Logo lights on. Everything looks good over there. We'll get the rest of our fuel pumps on, and we're pretty much good to go here, friends. So we'll go plugins, go to better pushback, start pushback.
Run to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I would like to go right here, please. Thank you.
Run to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, wonderful. Let's get the weather plugged in here. LFRS QNH 1021. So we'll set that. Good. Initial climb is going to be probably 5,000, but we'll come over here. Let's go ahead and go to our ground services, and we will disconnect. Yep, okay, good. He was already gone. No problem. Disconnect him. Everything looks good upstairs. I'm happy with that. Again, I'm not quite sure. Look, like, you have to leave the pack on for a while. Otherwise, the bleed pressure, like, just disappears. It's really weird. Really, really weird. All right, cool. We are looking good. Hey, Captain, how's it going? Avelo Airlines just dropped 4 new destinations from their New Haven, Connecticut hub beginning in May. Nashville, Savannah, Myrtle Beach, and Charleston. Nice. That'd be cool to fly to Myrtle Beach. That'd be a good one.
The latches are closed. Easy to connect.
All right, seatbelt signs are on. Anti-collision light is coming on. That's going to seat everybody down in the back. She will let us know that we're good to go. Init ref N1 limits takeoff 148. 148 is set here. Let's go ahead and check our chart. Top altitude, initial climb 5,000. So we've got 5,000 in there. We're looking good. They've got everybody strapped in. We'll give her a ring if we need it. Cool. That looks good. Short little taxi today. We're going to be pushing back here, and then we're going to take out probably right turn on Foxtrot. Alpha and Foxtrot, I believe, is what we're looking for. Cool.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, and let's release the park brake. Make sure we're squawking.
Pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, and they're commencing pushback. We may start engines. It's always a good sign. All right, Mr. Thwack, how are you, dude? Good to see you. All right, let's pull up engine number 2. Enjoy. And 2% is on the rise. We'll check down here. Looking good. We're looking for about 25%. Did you see PMDG trailer? I did, and we're gonna watch it during. We're gonna watch it when we get to cruise. Because yeah, exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. All right, there's 25%. We'll introduce fuel number 2.
For our Mileage Plus Premier members or for customers who have purchased these seats in
Yeah, should probably be setting right now. Excited for the flights. Reshab, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. I'm glad you're excited, man. Thanks for tuning in with us this afternoon.
If you're seated in an exit seat, please review the exit row.
That's some CDU you got there. A bit better than the iPad. Be nice to set up on camera in the future, maybe. Nice one. I've done plenty of streams, one of One Aviation, showcasing it and seeing it on the screen. Yep. I did like about a month of streams where all I did was showcase the CDU. I've done a ton of content on it. We could probably do some more, but yeah. AJ, yeah, the sounds are delicious, man.
In just a moment, we'd like
They
to direct
are
your attention
delicious.
to the video screen.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, well, that's okay. We push back nicely, just away from him. Engine number 1 over the ground. Zibo's just cool. It's always nice flying with you, Cap. Eduardo, thanks, man. I love this airplane, dude. I remember when my buddy told me about this freeware 737 that was coming to X-Plane, and I remember laughing because I remember being like, what freeware is going to be worth my time to fly and actually learn? And boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Holy. This airplane is simply one of the best. Ground textures look nice. They do. Yeah, it's the Payware Airport. It's really nice, actually.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
All right, set the park brake.
Disconnecting, so standby.
Rangers and Sends tomorrow. There you go. Sweet. Really love the Zibo 7.3. I did really miss it. Yes. I'm so excited to get a 737 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Real excited, man. I think that's going to transform that simulator. Yeah.
Your seatbelt should be fastened low and tight across your lap.
Hey, Gab, how you doing? You going to Seville to try the new airport? I don't know if it's new airport. It's by TDG. I'm not quite sure what's new, what's not new. It's a freeware airport. I don't really know. We're just flying into Seville for the first time. It was on the map and it was a real world route. And yeah. All right, let's set our flaps to 5 degrees.
Described on the safety card. Please ask a flight attendant to be reseated. This 737 is equipped with 4 exit doors.
This is Zibo, the Zibo Ultimate thing. Haven't been paying attention for a while. This is the Zibo. I put it in the title, didn't I? Yeah, Zibo 737-800 Black. It's in the title. About to grab my morning cup of coffee, enjoy the stream. Howdy, everyone. Davis, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Oh, Cap, looking for a new hard drive for X-Plane. I got one that's 1 terabyte and it's full now. Probably going for a 4 terabyte. Anything I should know? Just get a 7200 RPM drive if you can. Get yourself an SSD, man. 2 terabyte SSD. The load speeds between a hard drive and an SSD are just insane. Are you talking about for ortho, or are you just talking for scenery? Engine generators are on, engine bleeds are on, APU bleed is off, APU is off. Packs to the auto position, isolation valve to the auto position. Probe heat's coming on, yaw dampers coming on. We'll go ahead and get our auto brake to RTO. We'll get flight director left side, right side, and we'll arm VNAV and LNAV. And we're looking good to go here, friends. Park brake is released. We're going to get our trim value here, 5.5, which should be good right about there. We'll do a recall. We're looking good. Auto throttle's armed. Let's have some fun here, friends. Let's go ahead and taxi ourselves over to runway 21. Am I the only one who chooses the Neo over the 7.3? I don't know, man. I love the Neo as well, dude, but I just, you know, we've been flying Airbus and Microsoft Flight Simulator for about 1.5 years now. It's time we have something a little bit different in that sim, you know? That's not to say that I'm not, you know, after a month or so, I'm not going to jump back in the Neo, but I think I speak for everybody when I say I think we've had a little bit of an Airbus overkill in Microsoft Flight Sim. We need something a little different. I don't even think it really matters what plane it is. We just need something a little bit different. You know what I mean? All right, let's get our taxi lights on. Looking good. Captain Thwack joined and you didn't say hello to him. I'm almost positive I did say hello to him. It's just a bit repetitive. Yep, absolutely, man. Can you call out LNAV and L1 VNAV speed on takeoff? It's just more realistic. No. Sorry, man. I'm not going to do everything by the book of an airliner. I'm just going to enjoy our flight, man. I've got my first officer that says V1, and I will say rotate, and that's about it. I did say hello to him. I know that I did. It's okay. Yeah, he is keeping me accountable, apparently. Got an Air France, is that 319? I think it's a 319, maybe a 320. Marlos, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Good to see you. I think that's a 319. Is that 319, chat? Has to be a 319, right? Mr. Daniel Barry. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great weekend. Thanks for stopping in. Quite sure why he's not departing. Seems to just be holding short. Indeed, it is a 319. There you go. Sweet. But he's actually a 320? What do you mean? Is it live time on? Should be dark? Yeah, it's not live time. No, I don't want to do the flight during the dark, man. I want to enjoy the ortho, the views, the clouds, the weather, everything about it. 19 months. Alexi Rastis, thanks so much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your continued support. 5 months to go till we got that 2-year badge. Thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. I'm wondering if I don't have this set up. Let me go. Okay, now I hear them. He kept them in front of you. Did I mess up your pushback? Sorry if I did. Nope, you're good, Betty. You are good, my friend. We push back perfectly. How long is the flight? I believe it's 2 hours. I think is what we're scheduled for. Let's see what it's scheduled us here for. 2 hours and 9 minutes. 2 hours and 9 minutes. Gonna have a nice stretch. Gonna get some lunch. I've got the Daisy cam up for you guys today. Back in action. Got Alpine EasyJet departing. Looking good. Oh. Easy now, slamming on those brakes. Is it Romania or Transavia? This is Transavia. Mav coming in with the $10 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Mav. Thank you very much for support, sir. I appreciate you as always, man. Thanks for everything that you do for the channel, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, man. What zoom level am I using for my ortho? Usually 16. That's my usual go-to. I made some ortho the other day for Morocco, and I did it in zoom level 15 because it's like, I don't know, it's different. Depends where you are around the world. I find like sun-baked ground, you're good at zoom level 15.
Thanks for everything you do, Cap.
Thanks for support, my friend. I appreciate you, Mav. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, dude. Thanks very much. I've not been doing much lately because of personal things and school. Finally get a break and get to enjoy the stream. Reese, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. Cap, you're going to fly this Transavia back to its hub in the Netherlands. Awesome stream, by the way. Maybe, Salim. We'll see. We will see, man. I'm not quite sure what the plan is for Monday. Oh, okay, cool. I know what the plan is for Monday. Monday we're going to be flying to Morocco for the very first time, so I'm super excited about that one. Like, really excited. Cumbria Mike, thanks for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Coming up into business class. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for your support. Absolutely awesome, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vatsim gonna go Vatsim? I don't even pay attention to it anymore, man. Really don't. Really, really don't, man. Do I like flying? I do. I really enjoy my, I really enjoy flying in my simulator, man. Yep. Hey, Gap, how many inches is my monitor? 32, Amir. 32-inch monitor, my friend. Cap, for Spain, there is an awesome web to get ortho. It's called Spain UHD, and it's a lot better than ortho for XP. I've seen about that. I've heard about that, but yeah, it's I don't know. We'll see about it. I would hope you like flying, right? Just flying to EGLL. London Heathrow? We've flown into London Heathrow tons, man. Tons of time, dude. Not to be that guy, but just knowledge sharing. It's Transavia. Okay. It's okay. Even if I pronounce it wrong, it's all good. Do you have a friend you talk to what's going to do? What do you mean, Dylan? How much would you say your whole setup is worth if you added all the price up? Well, my computer and the peripherals and my simulator and my add-ons and all that stuff? Oh, man, who knows? Who knows? Bill, dropping the $2 donation. Thanks so much, Bill. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you, Bill. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. I really, really do appreciate that. Dropping the 2 bumps. Says, I spot a captain. Good afternoon. Thanks so much, Bill. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I wouldn't say 45K. I would say, like, with the computer, with all the peripherals, with the way that my, with the way that I have my computer set up and everything like that, for like 10K. Like computer, peripherals, all my add-ons, all my payware sceneries, all my payware airplanes, probably around 10K, something like that, I would say. Maybe if I had to put $1. I honestly don't know though, like, right? Like I'd literally have to like sit down and figure it out and be like, oh, this is how much it is, you know? Hey, got Puzzle Weekend going. Let me know if there's a new payware aircraft coming to X-11 soon. There is. We're waiting for the MD-11. There's a couple, actually. There's the MD-11. There is the MD-11. There's the Aerobasque Dassault Falcon. There is the Flight Factor 777 V2. There's the Flight Factor 787. There's a lot of good airplanes that we're waiting for, man. Like, a lot of good airplanes. What time will you get there to your destination? About 2 hours we'll be there. 2 hours. MD-11 coming since more so coming since 2017, but who's counting the years at this point, right? Who's counting the years, man? How much just for hardware, computer, flight controls, track IR? Say $4,000 for computer, $1,000 for peripherals, yoke, FMC, radio stack, throttles. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something like that. $5,000 or $6,000, I don't know. Sergio, coming with a $5 donation. Thank you very much, Sergio. Appreciate the support, sir. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Is the MD-11 in beta? It is. Yes. It is. And 1903 dropping the £5 donation as well. Sergio and 1903. Huge no floaties to you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I truly do appreciate that, guys. Thanks so much. You guys are absolutely awesome.
Payment
all right, friends.
For being that guy. Winking
Let's
face.
do it. Joystick cam's going on. Throttle's up to 40%. Let's go. Chrono is going on. Toga, nose down pressure. I'm going to also set the throttles here. Throttles are set to take off. Let's do it, my friends. Airspeed's rolling. $80 knots. We're neutral. Rotate. Gear up. $400. Feet off the pedals.
1,000.
1,000 feet. Gear is up and off. Auto brake off. Runway turn offs and taxi lights are off. Climb power is set. Let's get flaps up position number 1. And we'll start making our right turn. Nobody cares, RTV. Literally nobody cares. Let's go clean. All right, we're going to watch our speed. Climbing up to 250. Just ban him, Mopar, please.
$1,000 to go.
All right, 1,000 to go. We can get our cruise altitude now. We're going all the way up to 38,000 feet. There we go. 38,000 is in. We're looking good. Fly home. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. I hope all is well. Thanks for stopping by. Look at those views, man. Beautiful. Through 5,000, standard barometric pressure. A little bit sloppy on some of those turns, but I'm just trying to follow the flight director. So. Alrighty. Landing lights on until 10,000. Speed's looking good. Climb rate's looking good. Really wants to go on us today. And we can get, I don't think we need our weather radar, but we'll get it on. Trimmed nicely here. There we go. Trimmed beautifully. The ortho down here in France is just spectacular, by the way. All right, 8,000 feet's coming in. Let's get our autopilot in. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck with myself. Beautiful departure, friends. Looking good. Let's go ahead and catch some wing views here before it's all gone. We love our wing views. X-Ambience Pro? What? X-Ambience? Is that product even out yet? How long has it been since it was supposed to release? 2-3 months now? Captain, best to save the sim just in case the sim crashes. Come on, my friend. You should know all these things by now, man. We have autosave turned on. If anything happens, it saves every 5 minutes. This is why we fly this airplane. All right, let's go ahead and there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off. Engine start switches are in the auto position. Logo lights off. Wing lights are off as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are well en route to Lisbon. Looking good. Beautiful. Turn our sounds down here a little bit. We'll go ahead and grab some more views as we're turning.
We ask that you use the lavatory flow.
Yo, did you see the trailer for the PMDG? It is. We're gonna watch it here together in a second. We are gonna watch it. Let me get it open up here on my second monitor. We'll make sure it's all good to go here.
Make sure your personal belongings are clear of the aisle. Please to offer personal device entertainment. Honorary United private screenings option. Sponsored by
There it is. Alright. We're obviously not going to play it with sound because I don't want to get copyrighted. But we are going to watch it together. Alright, Cap, I need a country to fly in this weekend on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Australia? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Do Australia, man. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hey, Cap, what mesh are you flying? This is just Ortho for XP, man. Ortho for XP, Bing, zoom level 16. That's it. Ortho for XP, zoom level 16, man. Your show is super. Many thanks, John. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Whenever I tell BSS something about his product, he gets so angry and starts swearing. BSS is he's a special person. Go away. I will ban your account. Just go away. You're not funny.
We accept most major debit and credit cards, including those with a Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or
one word, I think Fly Tampa has some stuff there too, maybe Orbex. Fly Tampa, I believe, sells their Australia stuff on Orbex. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So yeah. Tyler, thanks, man. And suddenly there were clouds. Is Bing better? I have issues with clouds on the ground. It really depends, Captain Minnesota. It really depends where you are in the world. I had this one tile not done yesterday, and this is the tile, I guess, that we get. It's kind of awkwardly weird colored. Very, very weird colored. Transavia is my favorite airline. I flew last summer vacation to Samos. Very cool. Very, very cool, man. That's absolutely awesome. All right, let me pause track IR. It's good there. Cool. We just got water over there, and we've got ortho over here. All right, you guys want to watch the PMDG? You guys want to watch that together? Let me get some tunes on here. We'll get some tunes on because I don't want to play the music that PMDG has because it's probably either copyrighted by them or copyrighted by the people who made it. All right, cool. All right, we'll turn this down. Get some tunes jammed. You guys ready to watch this together? For those of you wondering, this is the PMDG 737. They have started releasing videos. So this is the PMDG 7.3. We'll watch it together in full screen. Make sure that you guys can see everything. Yeah, we can see everything. All right, cool. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. I'll pause it. We can speak about some things here every now and then. I think this will be kind of fun, but 1982, the first PC and flight simulator. It was not hard to imagine what great things might come. Just took 40 years to get here. I mean, the airplane is stunning. Stunning. There's some details to the airplane that I was watching and I was like, holy macaroni, dude. We are in for a treat. Watched it today. Is this the 700? It is the 700, yes. .5. Will our rig set fire? I hope not. They've pretty much said it kind of expect the same performance as the default airplanes. It's PMDG. I feel like it's been really well optimized. I hope it's been really well optimized. Look at that airplane, dude. Don't worry, there's no sounds, there's no nothing. We're not missing out on any sounds. Just the flaps are coming out. And what weather engine do I recommend? For what simulator? Really depends, man. Look at some of this features right here, though. Hold on, let me, the ATC wanted me to contact him, so just give me a second. I'm going to pause this. Just give me 2 seconds. We'll do this. We'll close that. Let's see what ATC is doing here. 1255. Who is this? 125.5. This is going to be breast control.
C201, bonsoir, say position, please.
If it ain't Bowen, we're not going. Hope they offer the 800. They are, Lawrence. They're doing the 600, 700, 800, 900, and the 1000. They are doing it all.
Press control, good evening, FedEx 47 Whiskey, flight level 380, inbound Desab.
X47 Whiskey, bonsoir, identified.
Lufthansa 1163, back in cockpit.
Press control, here comes C2A comment.
163, roger, contact Reims 128.3, over.
Oh, man.
Contact Reims on 128.3 for
PMDG reviews have said integration with Navigas will be very unlikely at release and would take some time to implement. Interesting.
To Bravo Alpha Delta Uniform Romeo, please.
Hopefully they can figure it out. I know that's why the little computer here, the little
Oliver, thanks a lot, easy one, those are three.
The e-bag isn't present in the videos, but weather engine for X-Plane 11. I use ActiveSky. I think ActiveSky is one of the better options. Press control, good evening. Transavia 55 Victor Mike, flight level 240 for 380. I think the aircraft will release by end of March. I don't know. I don't really want to put a date on it, to be honest with you.
55 Victor Mike, bonsoir, Skook 5641.
5641. And we'll ident for him. There we go.
Slate 55 Victor Mike identified.
Thank you. My call sign is France Soleil. What, really? Is that true? Hold on.
Good evening. Ryanair 3 Tango Charlie, flight level 380.
Tango Charlie, bonsoir, identified.
It is France Soleil. Oh my goodness. How did I mess that one up?
November 214.
Thank you.
Flight level 400.
France Soleil. I'll have to remember that one. Alright, let's continue watching our video here. God, the airplane looks incredible. Look at that. Look at that. As you set the thrust, look at the stabilizers in the back. Just rumbling. So cool, dude. Right here. I don't like heads-up displays, but it's cool to see that it's got one. I don't know if I'll ever use it. Look at the wing flex, too, off departure.
Koch 5670.
Koch 5670, Alpine 224.
How do you know what's your call sign? Just Google it. 73 cargo, do some Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime 73 hops. Oh, baby. I really like this, like the way that you can change everything in here. You can basically, like, it's kind of like the level up. You can change between fuel displays, you can change autopilot panels, you can literally change everything. So I like the fact that all of these things have been added in. It's really cool. Can remove headrests, yoke checklists, add the heads-up display.
Brush control, reverse press 37, Charlie Tango, flight level 370 with you.
I just want to let you know that I'm still happily stuck in Brazil, with the Brazilians of Brazilian women. It's a lot like Bangkok, but with bigger mountains. 12-cut pizza and I are sharing a dumpy little Airbnb, wearing out the showers and beds.
This guy, man. Look at how beautiful that looks. Huge shout out ECU C28. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. The cargo version is going to be sold as an expansion pack and not on the base model. I don't think so, Sims37. I think you get the 7.3 and the 7.3 cargo variant. I think you get both of those, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
Soleil 55 Victor Mike, you are flying southbound, so your cruise level will be an odd flight level. Do you want 370 or 390?
Take 370, French Soleil 55 Victor Mike.
Soleil 55 Victor Romeo, Roger, expedite climb passing flight level 310, please. Expedite to flight level 310, please.
I don't even think that was for me, but okay. Index, performance, and 370. Execute. Okay, we're going to 37. Just like three of us all right here.
France 221, squawk 5643.
5463 France 221.
Negative 5643.
Got the rain effect on the windows. Look at the
643
the wing flex, the wing bumping around.
Rest control, RHOP 301, passing 150 for flight level.
You hope to have a modeled cabin? That's the least of my worries. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I could care less about a cabin. I would think a majority of flight simmers also really don't care about a cabin. Look at that subtle little wing bounce there too. Oh man, so good. I mean, it looks like it's got a cabin. They've got some beautiful wing views that they've set up. Oh baby, the music ended just as that was ending too. What a time to be alive, man! What a time to be alive.
524 direct au bateau.
What a time to be alive, man.
Okay, Roger. Can you please say again or spell a waypoint, please?
Direct au bateau.
What was the price, or is it a little different? They haven't released the price yet. No price yet. No prices yet. Only feature I'd care about in the cabin is to brew some coffee. Does the lab flush? 1 out of 3 Captain Canada's chat. Cap, doesn't the level of detail in modern Sims make you grateful to be doing this? Absolutely, man. Yes, absolutely. It also makes me, you know, it makes me kind of sad because I wish like my grandfather was still around to witness this type of stuff. Like I wish, you know, there's a couple people that I wish were still around to like witness this because it's just mind-blowing in my opinion. Yeah, mind-blowing. It isn't my top priority, but it would be nice. Yeah, like I really don't care, man. Like I'm just being honest with you. A cabin is, I don't know. A cabin is a cabin. For as many times as I'm going to use the cabin, like I said, like that's at the very bottom of my list of things that I want/need. You know what I mean? As I think for the majority. So, John, no worries, man. Thank you. Just be careful of the caps. Nightbot will grab it if it's too many caps.
Could you just repeat?
Let's make CS trash cockpit, but beautiful cabin. No. I think I mixed that up with the MD-11. I think maybe that was the one they released the price on. So they released the MD-11. They released the price, but that's TFDI Design. That's the group of people that are making it for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And yes, they said that it's going to be $89.99 for Microsoft Flight Sim.
1903, I do something simpler.
Your opinion on SSG E195 Evo? Stay away. That's just my opinion. Take it how you leave it, man. Anything that SSG does, just stay away. Stay away. They're not a developer to model yourself off of, or really. We've all been tricked. We've all been tricked. A lot of us own their airplanes and can confirm that they're not good. Totally agree with you. Flight dynamics are most important. I wouldn't care if it was direct plane on the exterior. Yeah, absolutely. Jaden, 3 months, my man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much, Jaden. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Truly do appreciate that. Says, hey Cap, sorry I haven't been here in a bit. Hey man, life always comes first, dude. Thank you. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you. All I care about is the tires have correct tire pressure. Yes, that is the most important add-on that came out in 2021 was the tire pressure mod. Being sold for $10. Yeah, the tire pressure mod. Who remembers that one? Tire pressure mod for the A320. The default A320.
Flight control, Lufthansa 1125, flight level 380.
Absolutely, John, I agree. Yeah. What was it to see your points? Exclamation
Bonsoir,
points.
Mac number decimal 8.
So which is better, X-Craft or SSG? I mean, if you want my honest opinion, X-Craft, they're okay. Both airplanes are mediocre at best. X-Craft is making a version 2. So X-Craft is making a version 2 of their 190, 170 series, 175, 170, 175, 190, 195. They're making those guys. So, hello, Captain, for a long time here. Padwell, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's well, my friend. XA Marines Pro, we're really starting to get everyone in the Discord mad. I mean, I don't understand how that's just happening now. I left that Discord 10 months ago. As soon as I saw the way that they were talking to their customers, future customers, no way, dude. No way, man. I was out of there. Out of there, man. Not endorsing that, not sponsoring that. Nothing to do with that. Those like I said, X Scambience Pro. Keyword scam.
Let's control Lufthansa 1125 requesting flight level 3990.
Scam. It's unbelievable what they've been able to like get people on board with right now, and then just have them stringing them along. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, dude. The pressures DC-8 Saudi Arabia National Airlines. I don't know that one.
Roger.
Who is my favorite developer? I have a few. Probably Toliss, I builds, those guys. Fly Sim. Those are right now probably like my top 3. Toliss, I builds, Fly Sim. I don't have a lot of experience on like FSX P3D airplanes, So
Direct
learning
FedEx
this whole, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim world is going to be new for me. This is the first PMDG product that I'm ever going to buy. I have never bought or owned any PMDG product, so this is the first one I'm going to buy. So I'm excited about that. I've never ventured into that world, you know, so. SSG's been working on the CRJ for the last 10 years. No, it came out. It came out, Sim 737 Pilot. So what happened was the developer actually agreed with the community and didn't like SSG's like community. They just didn't like the way that they were representing the community. Didn't like the way that their development cycles were going. And he actually made the CRJ by himself. It's out now. It's called the Add-Design CRJ for X-Plane. It is out. It's been out for a couple months. It's okay.
Good evening, Spirit 26, Humanity.
For a first-time development, like all by himself, the developer, it's not bad, but do you think the Phoenix A320 is close to release? It's in beta as well, so I don't know. Hot standard Aerobask for GA aircraft. Yeah, see, like I don't really fly GA airplanes, so that's not going to be right. That won't be on my list, but for sure, man, for sure.
Bear Express Street 7 Charlie Tango, descent flight level 340.
Do you think the 777 has a good future? What do you mean, Lucas? In real world or in the flight sim world? What sim would you recommend for restarting with a new PC?
Easy 38 Romeo Kilo,
It depends, man. Depends. Thoughts on Jeff Fabiano? Good friend of the channel and good friend of mine.
Bear Express 37 Charlie Tango, descent flight level 340.
I think these developers are waiting to see who releases first. Maybe. Yeah. How does it compare to the Microsoft Flight Simulator CRJ? Have you purchased the SSG CRJ? I have some videos up on it on the channel.
Do you have the vectors for the next waypoint?
Sim 737 Pilot. I have some content up on the channel. I still think the Microsoft CRJ is overall a better product. There's just a lot more that the CRJ and Microsoft Flight Sim has to offer. You know, a full functioning EFB being one of them. There's a lot of things. So, you should do a shared copy with Jeff one day. Yeah, well, we've already done one. We've got one up on his channel, so we'll do it. Got to give Felix credit for what he did with the 747-200. Yeah. Again.
Press control,
I understand the love for like the old school airplanes. It's just not my MO, dude. You know what I mean? If it was a 747-400, oh man, we would be flying it all the time. We would be doing cargo routes. We'd be doing long hauls. We'd be doing all kinds of stuff. But the fact that it's a 747-200, it's just classic. It takes like an hour to set up. It's just for live streaming purposes. It's just, I don't know, man. It's not for me. Again, I'm not saying that it's not a good airplane. I agree. I've flown it. I've done some flights in it. It's a great airplane. But that type of style, that type of, you know, an hour to set up while you're on the ground doing an engineer panel and, you know, the captain and the first officer, you have to do everything. It's, yeah, you know, it's a little much. We down Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment just to fly the CRJ. There you go. Enjoy. CRJ and Microsoft Flight Simulator is the best for sure. I mean, it has a working vertical navigation for descents. Yep, it does. It does. Takes so long to set up, dude. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Nice. Good news. The 7.3 turns out to be as good as PMDG says it will be. I might be entirely switched to Microsoft Flight Simulator full time. There you go, man. And I mean, I don't think I'll ever switch full time, but I think I'll always be flying X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim, but you never know. You never know, man. I have no clue, Lucas. I don't really follow real world aviation. I've got way too much going on in the flight sim world that I try and, you know, keep my attention on. I don't really follow a lot of real world aviation stuff. I cannot hear this controller, but there's so many people that are louder on the network. I don't know if he's talking to me. He might. Hi. What are you doing? You want chat to give you a treat, don't you? Yeah, you want chat to give you treats. Can you go on your bed and lay down and we can maybe give you a nice treat? Oh, we've got ATC the whole way now. What? Chat has to give you treats?
38 Romeo Kilo direct Isaac.
Oh, probably for the event that guy got on. Oh, yeah, we've got ATC the whole way down.
Zach,
okay, can you go on your bed, please? On your bed. Okay, you have to sit down. Just getting real excited for you guys. Can you lay down? What? Are you speaking already? You speaking?
Direct Zach, easy. 3 Romeo Kilo.
Can I get high five? Thank you. Can I have another high five?
Control good afternoon, easy. 5-1 Zulu Kilo, flight level 300, climbing 370.
No, head down. Put your head down.
5-1 Zulu Kilo, bonsoir, identify. Level 370.
What? Lay down.
Level 370, we may proceed with stability.
Down.
5-1 Zulu Kilo, sorry, say again.
Jesus Christ.
We may proceed with stability.
Oh my lord.
5-1 Zulu Kilo, go ahead.
Sympa.
Oh,
disregard.
Days, can you speak? Okay, can you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. No, that's speak. Lay down. High five. Lay down. Down. That's exactly what she's thinking, Dad. Yeah, 100%. She's like, I'm already laying down. Sweet potato duck. She loves those sweet potato duck treats. Oh, girl days. Was that good?
Cliff has approached 2,000 port final, easy 103.
Girl. Oh, man. Cap, are you joining the CTP westbound in April? Probably. Flying Moose, we'll see, man. It's a lot of effort just for one treat. Hey, man, they are good treats. It's a literal chunk of a sweet potato wrapped in duck. Tell me that's not gourmet. That is gourmet. Gourmet treats for days.
Control, getting Lufthansa 01, Foxtrot level 340, left decimal 80 greater restricted CBDLC able.
01 Foxtrot, bonsoir, CBDLC confirm speed restriction, please.
We'll showcase the PMGG 7.3. Nope, I'm going to get it just like everybody else, man. We're going to have to wait for day one. Unfortunately, I don't work with PMDG. I don't really know any of them.
Have you ever been so ripped that you thought about eating one of her treats?
No. No, I haven't. No, I haven't been that stretched out yet. No, sir. Thank you for the support, C2A. Appreciate you, man. Hey, there's no way you're... Daisy, go on your bed. I'll give you another treat. On your bed. There's no way you're going to... Daisy, on your bed. On your bed. Go on your bed. Daisy. Oh, she straight up dipped. She took that treat and she dipped. Check, please. I heard her just get on the couch. She ain't coming back. She's not interested in hanging out with us. Am I going to buy X-Plane 12? Yes.
1919, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom, have a good evening. Easy 1919.
Thanks, you too. Alpine 224, contact Madrid 132.975, au revoir.
133.975, Alpine 224, thank you.
Press control, easy 69 Foxtrot Kilo.
69 Foxtrot Kilo, go ahead.
69 Foxtrot Kilo, we're inbound, Sólríkt. Permission to lead flight deck for figures 5, please.
69 Foxtrot Kilo, approved, report back.
69 Foxtrot Kilo, roger, will hit.
Brest Control, Learjet Kilo Bravo Uniform is requesting flight level 340 because
it's good news.
Probably more favorable tailing conditions.
Kilo Bravo Uniform, approved descent flight level 340.
340 for Kilo Bravo Uniform, thank you.
0 inbound.
Particle 8920, hello, identified.
You gonna fly the DC Designs Concorde?
Contact Madrid
No.
132.975,
132.975, France Soleil 55, Victor Mike. Au revoir. First officer has left the cockpit. Yes, she has.
8715, okay, we step away for 10 minutes.
Approve.
Lufthansa 1 Alpha Echo, contact press on 125.5, bye-bye.
15.5, Lufthansa 1 Alpha Echo, bye-bye.
Madrid, hello, France Soleil 55, Victor Mike, flight level 370.
France Soleil 55, Victor Mike, hello, Madrid control identified.
Right. This livery is very simple, but it works. I like it. I agree. Yeah, it's a real nice livery. I agree, Mr. Mopar. Lucas already answered your question, man.
Santa Cargo 8220, follow 80, request further climb.
Lufthansa Cargo 8220, climb flight level 360.
That sucks, Orlando.
Follow 360, Santa Cargo
Condolences to you and the family, man. Hey, question. They normally set standard over EU. Just depend on the elevation and the land. It really depends. Synchrony, it's different all over the world. Some do 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 5,000. It really depends where you're flying, man.
Ryanair 7329 Madrid.
Bear with me, guys. I'll be right back.
Buenas tardes, Madrid, Ryanair 7329.
Ryanair 7329, muy buenas, identificado Madrid Control.
Multi traffic, request taxi to runway 36 right, Iberia 442.
Iberia 442, taxi to holding point runway 36 right, report ready for departure.
Copy.
Air Portugal 127, contact press on 125.5, bye bye.
125.5, Portugal 127, adios.
Lufthansa 51 Juliet, contact press on 125.5, bye-bye.
Was it Cuba that changed over 3,000 feet? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm really not sure.
5 Lufthansa 51 Juliet, bye-bye.
Lufthansa Cargo 8220, proceed direct top 2.
Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. Trying to get 300 likes on today's stream.
8220, direct top 2.
It's windy in Lisbon right now. Gap, do you think that the default X-Plane 12 clouds will look better than the ones you're using now? I hope so. I hope so. More importantly, I hope we're not going to have weather redraws. That's the good thing. May I ask what brought you to flying the Zibo rather than the Level Up? I've heard people complain about the Level Up's flight model. Nope, I flew the Level Up for about 2 weeks, a couple weeks ago. So I just like to rotate my planes, man. I really don't pay attention to the flight models. Listen, dude, we're not real world pilots. Like, I can understand about somebody like saying like the flight model like feels different or something like that, but like to not fly an airplane, I don't know, dude. I'm not a real world pilot. Like I don't get that in depth into the flight models and stuff like that. I don't really follow the flight model debate all really that much. But yeah. I just circle around, man. So we flew the Level Up last time, we flew a 7.3, and now we're flying the Zibo. I'm not sure, Philip. I don't think they've spoken about if they plan on adding a max. I mean, it would be smart if they did, Philip, but I don't know how much work that would be.
Madrid.
I'm landing in your home airport. Very cool, Tiago. Spicy wins in LPPT? Yeah, they are.
349 negative. Go ahead. Negative. Lufthansa cargo 8220.
Fever, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you?
Lufthansa 2020, contact operation 124.67. Bye bye.
124.67. Thank you and have a great day.
Which runway are we landing on? Runway 3 is what we're planning.
Solo 1, taxi to holding on runway 30, report ready for departure.
They're both really good, Omar. I don't know if I have a preference, man.
Lufthansa cargo 8220 Madrid.
I got a lot of snow? I did. Yeah, we got about... I don't know, about 30 centimeters? I don't know what that is in freedom units.
2 top 2 for Lufthansa cargo 8220.
No, it sounds stupid. I want a 777 Microsoft for them so bad. I'm thinking about buying the Captain Sim 777 and just putting the salty mod on it. I mean, listen, Philip, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it just to have an external model of a 777, you know what I mean? Like, that's all you're doing. You're essentially just paying for an exterior of a 777.
Air France 21, hello, identified, Madrid.
There you go, Reese. Good news, man. I mean, your headset was working fine before. I think it's when you first got your PC, it was a little bit weird, but...
Welcome back.
You got about half a foot there? Yeah, that's over the last couple days, Mopar. We didn't get it in one. We had one big the other day, about, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches, and then we got another close to about 6 the other night, last night. I don't know why the US has to have its own measurements for everything instead of using metric. Freedom, man. Freedom. If you've been to America, you would understand. Freedom. God bless my American friends. I feel like the Zibo flies better than the Level Up. Sure. Hey, man. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? You ever watched a Boeing documentary on Netflix? No, I saw it's there, though, user. I may have to watch that. And Aurora, we got around 20 centimeters of snow yesterday. There you go. Freedom units, you got it. I know, but recently the right ear started to stop working, and it's under $10. Oh, there you go, Reese. Okay.
Lufthansa 25 Yankee, contact
Cap, can you
press
just
on
stream
124
with the INI scene
67,
Heathrow
bye-bye.
Airport comes out? Of course, Philip, yes. Have I been affected by the trucker protests? No. No, I have not.
Lufthansa 25 Yankee, contact press.
Other than it shutting down some of the bridges,
Bye-bye.
that's pretty much it, man. Come back from watching football and it's freezing cold. It is, Ryan, yeah. Do you like the 777 by Flight Factor? We need version 2 badly. Lucas, you also don't have to put like 6 exclamation points. You just put 1. 1 and, 1 is much better than 6. People feel like you're kind of yelling at them when you put more than 1 question mark or exclamation mark or something like that. Just 1 is enough. Just a simple question. I do like the Flight Factor 777, but we need a V2 badly. One place you want to visit IRL outside of America?
Bye-bye.
I'd love to go back to Europe. I'd love to like actually go through Europe. I'd love to visit Switzerland. I'd love to visit Germany. I'd love to visit so many places, man.
Bye-bye.
Have you seen the updates on the Flight Factor? I saw a video the other day, Flying Moose. Yeah, Flying Moose. Yeah, looks good, man. Growing up having mental knowledge of feet, inches, miles, etc., I still don't know how far in feet 300 meters is. I can hit that with my M4 carbine armory rifle. Just iron sights. Well, there you go, man. Holy, it's been a hot minute since we've seen one of those in here. All I need is that MD-11 for CTP thinking Munich to Newark. Hey, man. It's in April? Hopefully we have it, reading.
France 221, monitor Unicorn 122.8. See you.
Stan, yeah, I don't know about the registration, man. Like I said, I usually only download 1 livery. I don't really pay attention to the actual registration numbers. It would each livery is usually over a gigabyte of data, so it doesn't. Yeah. How are you so popular? That's a great question. You'll have to ask everybody in chat, man. I wouldn't be able to answer that one for you. I don't feel like I'm popular at all. In America, and even have no clue what measurements. The other way seems easier to remember. Kilometers, 1,000 meters, simple. What the fuck? I agree with you. I agree, Chris. Yeah.
Alpine 224, monitor Unicorn 122.8. Bye-bye.
ECAP, how is everything going today? Doing well, it's mate. Doing well, my friend. Thanks for asking.
Vueling 0205, contacte Madrid, aproximación 118.75. Hasta luego.
18.750, hasta luego, un saludo, Vueling 0205, gracias.
The ATC logged off. ATC for Lisbon logged off. That's sad.
France Soleil 55 Victor Mike, monitor Unicorn 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8. France Soleil 55 Victor Mike. Thanks for ATC. Alright, we're back on Unicom. Yeah, no ATC can make things a little bit spicy, but we'll see. We shall see. Can't complain, Jay. How are you, man? Damn, that's crazy, Luca. That's crazy. Hey, we're reaching land. There we go. There's the tip of Spain. Look at our charts here. There you go. We're about halfway, I would say. Halfway or just past the halfway mark. We're actually getting really good time right now. I think we have a crazy tailwind. I'm pretty sure we're making really good time. Although Birdie said rotate MD-11 had a period of end of February and the start of May. They expect closer to February dates and will cost $60. I think it's going to be a little bit more than that, but that's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure we're going to be looking at around the $90 to $110 mark. That's just my my guess with how long they've been working on that airplane, it is a study level airplane. Now you can take that however you want. I'm just telling you how it is. It's yeah. The Mad Dog is in beta? Well, no, we got a Mad Dog, the MD-11 for X-Plane. Don't jinx us. Well, I'm just being a realist, man. I'm just being realist. I don't think $60, man. I think it's going to be a lot more than that. Their MD-80 is $60 right now, and that airplane doesn't have custom F-mod sounds. It's, you know, it doesn't have a lot that this one does have. So I can only assume, you know, if you're paying to get sounds and F-mod sounds and, you know, all that stuff costs money, it's got to be represented in the bottom line, the bottom dollar. So surprises me how someone at your level isn't verified yet. You need 150,000, 200,000 subs, man. YouTube doesn't give a shit about like 60, 70,000 subscribers. They don't care about that, man. You got to have at least, I believe it's 150 to apply, but I think they want 200,000 before you get verified. Have I ever flown the Virgin Atlantic 787? I have not. You're on about the Mad Dog and Microsoft Flight Sim? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Rezi. Not sure yet, man. Have you watched the trailer for PMDG? We're in cruise. We already did, Dacky. Yeah, we already did, man. Yeah, I got you, Rita. I mean, everybody's going to have their own opinion, right? I'm just trying to be a realist about it, man. That's it. If you look at how I mean, you have to understand that this also, there's trends, right? So if you look, Hot Start just released an airplane. How much does that cost? $130? 140 USD or something like that? So you have to keep that in mind too, man. Other developers definitely see that. So if you think that they're going to price their plane at $60, no, man, there's no way, dude. There's no way. Now, I don't think that, again, I don't want to make it sound like I'm shitting on the CL650 or anything, but like when you start pricing stuff at that level, that's when, you know, it's kind of dangerous for the rest of the community, because now you have somebody who hasn't released their airplane yet and goes, well, if they're charging $120, $115, why can't we do the same thing? So, you know, it's yeah. As much as I respect the developers over at Hot Start and stuff like that, I still feel like that price is an extremely ambitious price. And I know that the people that have bought the plane have really enjoyed it. But again, I'll just say, when you price your aircraft at that price, you're limiting who's going to buy it, right? I'm a live streamer. If they had priced that a little bit better, I would have bought it, and I would have basically had their self-promotion from them. They get money out of my pocket, and then a streamer gets to stream the airplane. But at $120 or whatever it is, man, there's no way. There's no way I'm interested in that for something that I'll fly for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. You know, there's no way. So I don't know, dude. I mean, as a developer, you got to kind of look at it and you say, okay, do we cater to the people that really only want the airplane, or do we cater to the community? I feel like pricing an airplane, a GA airplane, at $120 US, I feel like that's kind of, I'm not going to say disrespectful to the community, because I don't want to use those words, but I almost feel like I said, you're limiting yourself very much. You're limiting yourself to who's going to buy the product, and maybe they're okay with that. Who knows, man? Maybe the dev doesn't give a shit. Maybe that's exactly what the developer wanted. But I just feel like you're missing out on a lot of potential sales. And, you know, you sell an airplane for $60, $70, $80, well, you're going to sell twice as many than you would at $120. And if simple math adds up in my head, $70 and $80 for one airplane and twice the amount of people buy it, that's more money for you as a developer. So, again, I'm not a developer. I'm not in business. I'm just kind of giving my thoughts as somebody who's been in this industry and community for years and years and years. It's extremely ambitious from them. Extremely ambitious, I'll just say that. Is the 777 V2 the same aircraft as the V1, like 200 and 300? I'm not sure, Moose. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Hello, Cat. Missed the beginning so bad, and I'm here at least good enough. Phil, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I wish I had a cheaper version without the FBO office secretary jazz. Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. Well, the MD-11 package will be around $120 if I get all the things adding, apparently. So there, I mean, maybe, who knows, dude. Like I said, I think it's going to be between 90 and 100 and something. Like, that's my honest opinion. I don't think we're going to see it less than $79.99, and I don't think we're going to see it more than like $119.99. But I think it's going to be somewhere in there. I think it's safe to say it's going to be between $80 and $120. No, I don't use reshade. Curvy. I think it's really interesting listening to your views and opinions on those things happen in the flight sim community. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Like I said, you can, you know, please don't ever assume that like I'm trying to be mean to a developer or I'm speaking bad about a developer. That's not it at all. I'm trying to have an honest opinion. You know, that's all I'm trying to do. Mopar.
Captain, hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan. Hashtag theme or no.
Hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan. Well, Mopar, I've got a bag of electric lettuce. Shall I meet you in the fields of Michigan and we'll start our search? I wonder how many stretches we have to do before we find this unicorn. Or are we talking maybe something different? We might have to stretch with something different. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Mopar. Thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Mr. Mopar, dude. Listen, man, you would never know that fact if you weren't here listening to the channel, right? You would never know that. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Mopar. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Dropping the 50 bomb. This guy, man. Thank you, buddy. Up to 200 on the month. Thank you very, very much, my friend. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Do you know Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's a way to see what payware airports I have, like how I can scan around the globe in the main menu after we spawn into the sim? I don't think so, Davis. Not after you're in the sim. No, I think they have something coming with the new sim update that they're going to be doing something like that, I think. I don't know, though. Don't hold me to it. Cap, did you vote on what CTP airports you want? Not yet, no. Is the voting closed? Winds have calmed down just a little bit here in Lisbon. They're showing 340 at 21 knots. Spicy. Does Transavia fly from Lisbon to Seville? We're actually jumping in Ryanair, Holy Grail. So Transavia France for the first leg, Ryanair for the second. Which is good, which means we can absolutely smash into Seville if we need to. We can just go kerplunk. The voting is still open, I believe. It's on the CTP website. Okay, thanks, Redo. I'll have to take a look after stream. Song takes you back? Yes, it does. Do you edit your track IR settings at all? Not really. Where are you, track IR? I just have I have the smoothness up at 50 and speed at 0.3, so I don't use the native like the default. Smoothness up to 50 and speed 0.3. That's what I use. Speed at 0.4 is also good, but it's a lot less movement of the head. Yeah, that's how I run it. How do I get the FO badge next to the side of me? Scarlett, you need to become a member of the channel. Very similar to Twitch. It's like getting a subscription. So you become a member of the channel. We have it for $2 a month or $5 a month. We have business class or first class options. Either one will get the ranking beside your name. Gap, one question. Do you use X264 for streaming or NVENC? NVENC. Yeah. Joey, I got a 3080. That's specifically why I wanted the 3080. If you do just a little bit of research on the 3080, the chips that are built in, man, they literally, like, it works flawlessly with OBS. Very little to no FPS loss at all using the NVIDIA version. Landed Toliss 321, 27 left, Heathrow yesterday. That was spicy. Nice. Nice. No Heathrow at JFK. This CTP, only their smaller brothers, Gatwick and Newark. Whew, getting all those planes into Newark would be that's going to be spicy, dude. One arrival runway into Newark? That's going to be real spicy, man. I guess technically they could land both sides, but my goodness. The PMG G73 looks amazing. Yeah, Pro, we watched the video earlier. Yeah. How do I become a member? You should see the little join button, Scarlett. If you're on Android or iOS, you may need to go to your web browser and then log in on Google or YouTube and go that way, but you should see a join button under the chat. It should say join. And then you click that button. I'll try and show you here. So if you go to YouTube and you click on my stream, you go like this. Here's my stream. Here's me. You click on this little thing here. Show support for Captain Canada, and you can become a member. Whoa, that's YouTubeception right there. Hey Cap, or wait, you should see a join button actually. Wait, don't you see a join button on the right side? You might see a join button actually. Is there a join button? Yeah, there's a join button right here. Join. That's how you become a member. Join. Hey Cap, doing a long haul from YASH to VHHH. Nice, that's a long one, man. Yep. Not bad, that's pretty sweet. And then I was having issues with X2. So X264 uses your CPU, Joey. So it'll use your CPU as encoding. So that's probably why you were getting some performance issues. There's a join button down by the subscribe button. Yes, okay, that's what I figured. Davis, 27 months. Absolutely insane, man. Thank you, dude, for your continued support. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. 27 months. Absolutely bananas, man. Thank you, buddy. Says, damn, time flew by. Pun or no pun intended. I had no idea we could send milestone chats, so here I am, fam. Yep. YouTube introduced that. I'm not even sure when they introduced that, but pardon me. They did. Guys, I'm going to get a salad real quick. Top of the cents in 80 miles. I haven't had my lunch yet. Bear with me. I'm just going to scarf down the salad. I will be right back. It's got mandarin oranges and pineapple and chicken and looks good. Two different things, Phil. Active Sky just gives you the real weather. Enhanced Skyscapes gives you like the textures for the clouds in the sky. Alrighty. Sweet. Welcome back, friends. Top of descents in 26 miles. It's almost time. $60-mile salad. Salad's so good, man. It's so good. It's so hard to find too, because every time I go to the grocery store, they only have like one left or none. Past couple times I've gone, they've had none. I was able to get one the other day when I went because it's so good. Everybody buys it, man. It's unbelievable. It's such a good price.
Always top content with Captain Canada.
Hey.
Could you consider flying into Algiers Darg? Top freeware scenery on the org. Thanks.
I'll have to take a look. Canada Airliner, thank you very much for support, my friend. If you're part of the Discord, my man, throw that in the suggestion just so I can remember that. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate that. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's open up some charts and let's start taking a look at what we need to do here. I think initial descent should be good on that. Let's see here. So we've got restrictions 4,000. All right, we'll basically take it to 4,000. I believe we're coming in like this. That's us. We're on the 8 Alpha. So we're coming in like this to Fatima, and then down PT 405, 250 knots. We'll just make sure that we hit these restrictions and then down and in. I believe intercept, oops, I didn't mean to close that. I believe intercept was at 4,000 feet. Yeah, intercept's at 4,000. So we just have to make sure we have a hard PESIX in the CDU. So we'll come down here, go to our legs page, we'll find PESIX, and we have a hard 4,000 at PESIX. So we're perfectly fine with that. Beautiful. So we can put 4,000 feet in there. We're about to start our descent. Hear the engine spooling back down, and the nose will start to fall over. And there we go, starting our descent down into Lisbon, my friends. Beautiful. Thanks for support again, Canada Airliner. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Who's excited for tomorrow, guys? First time flying to Africa tomorrow. Who's excited for that one? I know that I am. We're going to Casablanca, Morocco. I actually have a good friend of mine that's from Casablanca. So, really cool. Yeah, I agree, Cat, Minnesota, yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of requests, man. I hear everybody. There's been a lot of requests. A lot of people want to see me fly to some newer airports. So South Africa is going to be coming soon, man. Don't you worry. I've got South Africa on my map as well, my friend. Winds have calmed down a little bit. They're showing 314 and 18 knots now. Is there another leg after this one? Yes, there is. We're flying to Seville. Very short flight, about 35 minutes. What game is this? This is X-Plane 11. Should be the very first thing Boas in the title. Flying over to Africa is awesome, especially flying over Sahara. Yeah, it should be good, man. I did the ortho the other day. I did 12 tiles in zoom level 15, running very low on hard drive space, so I had to run zoom level 15, but it still looks great. Who flies them, Rishabh?
I'm not too much into politics, but you're from Ottawa, and I know how nasty it is out there. Here's to you, brother. Hope it's not too noisy out there.
What a guy, man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Dropping the 50 bomb. Guys, let's show some love for Canada Airliner. What a, so kind, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the support. That is absolutely extremely generous of you, my friend. Guys, can we please show some love in chat for Canada Airliner? Dropping the fat 50 bomb. If you got them in chat, spam your no floaties. Thank you very much, my friend. That's extremely kind, man. Seriously. Extremely kind. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. It hasn't been bad. The only bad thing is sometimes having to travel because a lot of roads are closed. It's leading to a lot of traffic backup at places where there normally wouldn't be traffic buildup. For example, it's my girlfriend's birthday tonight, and I've got to go over to her parents' house. So I'm going to leave half hour, 40 minutes early because I know I'm giving myself an extra half hour to get there. Worst comes to worst, I can just, hang out in the driveway. I don't have to go in right away. That's the worst part about it. All right, frequency 1091026. (1091) 1091-026, and minimums, we're going to be on the Cat 2, so we're going to go 430. .430 is set. Beautiful. Cool. As she is not, John, no. Hang out in the drive. If I get there too early, like before she gets there, I don't want to have to go in her parents are pretty cool, actually. I'd probably be fine. I just meant if I get there before anybody else. That's what I meant, Dan. Like if I'm there before her brother, if I'm there before her, I'm not just going to go in. I'll chill out, for a little bit. But most likely it's going to take me that long. Just drive around the neighborhood. I grew up in that neighborhood. They fly ATR 72s. Yeah, there's a lot of ATR 72s flying around in Europe. Do I have any desire to move to the US? No. I'm okay with visiting the US. It's too big, man. It's too much going on. Too big. I'm a little Canadian boy. Way too big. Hello, which mods and add-ons do you use for the cloud and sky? It is called Enhanced Skyscapes. You can put !! clouds in chat. I have this picture of Captain Canada hotboxing in the driveway before people arrive. No, absolutely not. Maybe 20-year-old Captain Canada, Dan. Not 30-year-old Captain Canada. No. 20-year-old Captain Canada, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 30-year-old? No. A little bit more wise. It might be, John, but I'm talking about population-wise. Yeah. NVIDIA graphics card better than AMD Radeon? It depends, Diego. It depends, man. I think it really comes down to personal choice. There's a few more features on NVIDIA like DLSS and stuff like that that set it above, but yeah. What's my opinions on X Enviro? Frame to performance is just not there for me, man. I'm perfectly okay with running Active Sky in these clouds and actually maintaining a proper 60 FPS. If we were running X Enviro right now, we'd be probably at 35, 40 FPS. Now, not that there's anything wrong with that, just as a streamer and as a content creator, optimally, I want to have the best performance, right? The higher the frames, the better the video looks, etc., etc.,
I was watching the CBC and a girl had a live pigeon on her head at the police line. I guess the beavers didn't give a damn cause they weren't there.
Average Beaver, thanks so much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Did you see the couple people that got absolutely trampled by those Clydesdale RCMP horses? Wild times, man. Wild times right now, dude. Wild times. Thanks for support, Beaver. I appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gap just took a vape pen before going in real quick. No scent. Well, of course, I've got that ready to go. Of course. Problem is I've been dating my girl for over 1.5 years now, and she knows me, and she can read me like a book. So I'm going to walk in, and I'm going to be stoned, and she's going to be like, this motherfucker, dude. Right? So, have to remember, my girlfriend doesn't smoke. She doesn't necessarily not condone the smoking, but it's not her favorite thing that I do, that's for sure. So yeah, just be respectful, you know? That's it. Just be respectful. How many people live in my city? I think we just hit over 1 million. I think we're like at 1,050,000 or something. Global Siri looks so good. Is that ortho? It is, yes. Eye drops? Nah, it's more than eye drops, dude. My eyes don't even get red anymore, 12 cut. Seriously, man, I've been one of those very, very, very lucky people. My eyes don't get red when I smoke. Like, I don't turn in, like, that doesn't happen to me. Maybe it's because I consume so much, but it just doesn't happen. Are you flying Transavia France? We are. France Soleil. Would easily lock my FPS at 30 for X Enviro if I had a high-end PC. There you go, man. Using TrackIR on X-Plane 2, what do you think of the Tobii eye tracker? If I'm being 100% honest with you, man, I was not very impressed with the Tobii eye tracker. One, I wear sunglasses, so using a Tobii eye tracker on stream isn't really going to work. Two, I found the software to actually be pretty intensive, believe it or not. The software that the Tobii eye tracker runs with, it actually is quite intensive, and it takes quite a bit of resources. Where TrackIR, when I'm running TrackIR, there's barely any resource that's going on in the background. 3, I tried the head tracking software instead of the eye tracking software with the Tobii, and I still feel like TrackIR is superior on every level. And that's just me being honest. I didn't get my TrackIR for free. And if you want me to be 100% honest with you, Tobii sent me the eye tracker. So I didn't pay for the Tobii eye tracker. I tested it. I really wasn't a fan. And again, this is kind of me with my no bullshit approach to everything. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be realistic. I paid full price for my TrackIR, and I much prefer it. I think the software that comes with it, I think the use of it, as long as you're okay with having a little clip on the side of your headset, which again, you don't notice, there's no weight to it. The only thing that really I notice is sometimes when I like go to scratch myself, I'll hit the clip because I forget that it's there. You know, that's really the worst that happens from it, but yeah. That's just an honest review. I actually didn't like it as much as I didn't like it enough to where I decided not to even make any content with it because I was so unimpressed. If I'm like, that's just being 100% honest with you. You know, where are we flying to now? If you want, Dad, sure. You have an extreme hobby. I admire you for taking the time to stream so often. Because of this hobby is extremely time consuming, I fly often too, and my wife complains. Well, Diego, I've been extremely extremely, extremely lucky to call this a job. So first and foremost, this is a hobby for myself. It was a hobby that turned into a job. Yeah, so I do this full time. That's why, you know, we've got memberships and donations and all that fun stuff up, man. So yeah, extremely, extremely lucky. We're flying to Lisbon right now. We are, yes. I've whacked the shit out of my track IR clip so many times I have to tape it, and it still works great. Yep, absolutely, Jaden. I totally hear you, man. When I first got it, Jaden, I was hitting it on my mic boom. I was hitting it on everything. Everything. I'd go to like lean down and like I'd get it caught on something. Yeah. Yeah. What countries have I visited in reality? I don't know, dude. I have not that many, to be honest with you. The US on multiple occasions. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Dominican. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to England. I've been to every province in Canada. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No real crazy destinations for me. These views though out this side are going to be absolutely amazing. I'm just watching the speed. Are we at our, just trying to, I don't want to come up on anybody. I don't want to ride anybody's APU hole. Okay, so we're supposed to be at 250 knots, so I'm going to get the speed brakes out here. We are going to slow the aircraft down a little bit. Hey, Cap, just joined for landing. Slav, good to see you, my friend. Time to go cook dinner. Safe landing. See you in a while. Sir Rishab, take care, man. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate you. Thanks, Cap. I have a question between track IR and Toby, because with the track IR, I will be forced to wear a cap or a helmet to use it. It depends. I always tell people, if you're going to get the track IR, spend like the extra $15 and get the Pro Bundle. The Pro Bundle comes with this little guy right here that clips on to basically any headset. Yeah, I highly suggest getting the Pro Bundle. If you just get the regular track IR, like the regular track IR, it is, it has, there's the airport right down there. The regular track IR, yes, just comes with a clip. So it clips onto a hat or something like that. So I always tell people, spend a little bit extra money and do that. So, yeah. I drove from Vancouver to Ottawa once. When moving back home, for course, the mountains were the most exciting. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Snaps, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You think I'm a bit high? No, I think we're good. I think we're fine on the slope. We're perfectly fine on the slope. We're coming in nicely. Look at those views, man. Wow. Hey, Cap, don't know if you saw my message, but can you maybe do some flights to Rotterdam or Eindhoven in the Netherlands? Transavia or Ryanair have hubs there. Absolutely, gents. Yep. Can look at doing some of that. For sure, man. Have you seen the PMD G73 video? Yes, Georgia. We watched it earlier together, actually. We watched it earlier. If we have enough time on the second flight, maybe we'll watch it again. Because it was so nice. Yeah, that is just an amazing view right there. Wow. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Let's turn our sounds up. We'll get fully immersed in our approach here, friends. Music's going to stop here in the next 15 seconds. Real approach, you'd be at 5,000-6,000 feet. I mean, Gonzalo, I mean, you can always take a look at the... maybe, I don't know, maybe we would be that low, but we just got above 4,000, above 4, above 4, above 4, above 4. So, I mean, the Zibo's doing its thing. Maybe in the real world, yeah, we might be a little bit lower. We're also on the different approach. You may be thinking that we're on this approach, where we've got above 7, above 4, but maybe not, I don't know. I'm just letting the Zibo do its thing, man. I'm not really touching anything. Which one do you prefer, VATSIM or IVAO? I use VATSIM. I've never really tried IVAO. So when I first got into VATSIM and IVAO and that whole thing, IVAO was still using, they were using TeamSpeak. So basically, if you wanted ATC, you had to load up TeamSpeak and you had to go into a VATSIM server. And I thought that was just, I don't know. I felt like it was just a little bit too much for me. I wasn't really interested in that. Now I feel like we're high, but it has Pressix at, although I'm not quite sure, what is that saying? I think it's because it's got a hold at Pressix, which we don't want. Yeah, we're definitely too high. We're 1,500 feet too high is what it says now. For some reason, it had a hold. So thank you, whoever that was. You were definitely correct. We were too high. Gonzalo, we were definitely too high, for sure. That's okay. We'll get ourselves back on track. We're 1,700 feet above. We'll keep the spoilers out here. We got our speed back down. 220 knots is what we need it to be. I believe that's what the restriction was. We'll open up the charts here and we'll take a look. Yeah, 220 knots. So we're still a little bit out from that. So the aircraft's going to pitch itself over now. Let's get flap at least one out. Yahia, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, dude. 10,000 feet is coming up, so we'll get our landing lights, we'll get our start switches, logo lights and wing lights can come on. Not quite sure why the auto throttle went off. That's fine. I'm going to keep you at 220. 220 knots can stay there. That's perfectly fine. All right, we'll get ourselves back on track. You can see it's descending quite heavily now, but we're getting ourselves back on track. No worries there. Speed's perfectly fine. We'll build up a little bit of speed, but we're only 1,000 feet above, so we're looking good. Captain, after landing, have a custard tart on me. Oh, hell yes, Tiago. Where are those? I love custard. Yeah, I'm all about that. Yep. Normal approaches don't go beyond Pressix. Oh, so they vector you in at Pressix and in? Got you. Okay. That would probably make sense. Unfortunately, we don't have any ATC on. I wish we had ATC, but no ATC on today. Thank you, Yahia. It says 2 months, 4 to go till I get my 2-year. Absolutely awesome, man. Wait, till you get your 1 year. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, Yahia. Thank you, man. Thank you much, dude. All right, we're back on profile now, so we're looking good. The climb should be shallowing itself out. Updating the weather here, 340 at 18. So we're looking good. Typical pastry in Lisbon. Nice. Vector to Pressix at 3,000 feet. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming actually at 4,000 feet to intercept. So that's some more professional for more immersive flight sim training. There you go. Close to an overspeed? No, we were fine. 240 knots. We still had 10 knots. We can arm our spoilers though now. We can get those guys in. Don't need you out anymore. Beautiful. Looking good. And just to look at the max 200 knots. So we'll bring our speed back down to 200 knots now. And we're starting to make our turns. So that all looks good. Have you seen the PMDG 7.3? Yes, we have seen it, George. We've watched it a couple times. Can you deactivate track IR while you're flying right now? I can turn it on and I can turn it off with the press of one button. And you can set whatever button you want, but natively it's set as F9, which is pretty good because there's no, not that I'm aware of, there's no command in the sim that uses F9. So it's pretty good. So yeah, you can turn it on and off just like that, man. What's scheduled departure time out of Lisbon? Nick, probably take us about 15 or 20 minutes on the ground. We'll restart the sim, get everything set up. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Turn it on from now on. It'll probably be a little bit easier to keep it on. Alrighty, speed's good, altitude's good. We can actually go over to vertical speed. We can kind of just chase this. I do have, we can arm the approach. There's localizer and glide slopes coming in now here as well. So that's all looking good. 200 knots is in. We're at the max speed. We can go flaps. Actually, we'll just wait. We're in a pretty good position. We'll wait for glide slope to come alive, and then we'll go ahead and go flaps 5. We're sitting at, is that 18 miles or is that 10 miles? Yes, 18 miles. So we're still a little bit quick. We'll keep our speed up at 200. Am I a pilot? I am not. No. I'm going to go to the init ref page. We're looking for an approach speed of about, well, with those winds, I probably want to do a wind correction of closer to 10. I think that's what we should be looking for. So let's go with like 155 on the approach speed. I think that'll be good. Shallow the descent rate here a little bit. I love landing into Lisbon, man. It's one of my favorite spots of this part of the world to land in. It's just absolutely gorgeous. QNH was 10:25.
1,000 to go.
10:25 is in. And 1,000 to go. We're about to intercept glide slopes. We're going to bring our speed back to 190 knots, and let's go flaps 5 degrees. Have I been to Portugal? I have not. No. Definitely on my bucket list. My mom is actually going to Portugal next week for her friend's 60th birthday party. They've rented a villa for 10 days. They're very excited. She's actually surprising her. So it's going to be really cool. Right. 13 miles out. We can keep our speed up for now. We're still looking good. I think we had somebody on final. Everything was good there. Love that engine sound. It is beautiful. I do agree. It is beautiful. Remember, guys, if you're just tuning in now, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're going for 350 likes on today's video. Hopefully we can reach that goal, 350 likes. If you do enjoy the content, please show some love to the channel. It's the only thing that really helps the channel grow. Is more likes, the more shares it gets in the beautiful YouTube algorithm. Some of those bridges, I mean, look at the ortho down there. It's just stunning. There's some weird stuff going on this side with ortho. I've always had that issue. I'm not sure why, but it is such a stunning approach, man. Like, we've done this during nighttime. We've done it during sunset, sunrise. It's crazy, man. It is beautiful. There's 10 miles, friends. Let's get 170 knots in, and we'll start getting our gear down and configured at about 9 miles. We'll get ready to go. Can you give a quick explanation to the difference between course knob and heading knob? Course is meant for your final approach course is what a course is, and heading knob is to actually control the airplane. As far as if you want to turn left or right, you can't turn the airplane left or right using the course knob. That just won't work. 9 mile final, friends. Let's drop the gear. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. Give you guys a nice wing view of that. Alrighty, looking good. Alright, speed is good, 170 knots till 5 miles. We'll get fully configured here in a sec. Let's get the runway turnoffs, taxi lights, wing lights, all that stuff is on. We're looking good there. Ground spoilers are armed, good. Flight Force coming in with a $5 donation. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. This scenery of the UHD.
This scenery, the UHD version, or just regular ortho for XP?
Just regular ortho for XP, my man.
2,500.
Regular ortho for XP. Thanks for support, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I think we've got somebody vacated. Someone there. Not quite sure what he's doing. All right, let's get fully configured here. We're going with 100 and, what did I say, 155? Yeah, 155 on the approach. Let's go flaps 25 degrees. And through 160 knots, we'll go flaps 30 degrees. There we go. You have to set the wing views yourself in X-Plane. What do you set the course knob to? Well, you check your charts. So every approach, if you look at your approach chart, you'll see a course, which will be up here, a final approach course, so you set that. And then the ILS system uses that. All right, cool, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green, flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with the green light. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. There's only one thing left to do here, friends. 4 miles. Let's take it, shall we? Beautiful weather. My airplane, my throttles. Let's have some fun here, shall we? Alrighty. And Lisbon traffic. France Soleil 55 Victor November on a 4 mile final, runway 03, Lisbon. And that nice weather update there, that's fine.
1,000.
Check.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
A little bit high up on the slope. Bring that nose down. Good.
400. 300.
Beautiful scenery, man.
200. Approaching minimums.
Definitely should have been through minimums. That's okay.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Lisbon. What a beautiful arrival that was. That's the runway. We're not going to take that. We'll take our next right.
Hi, Captain.
Shavim.
Hope you're doing well. Saw what's going on in Ottawa. Hope it's all okay for you.
Sky man. Huge no floaties to you, Shavam. Thank you very, very much for your continued support of the channel, sir. I appreciate that, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you so much. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Shavam. Showing some love to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Shavam. Thank you very, very much, man. The 50 bomb. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. All right, flaps clean, spoilers clean. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Lisbon. 1 hour. We're like 20 minutes early, dude. That tailwind was nuts. 1 hour and 41 minutes. We were supposed to be 2 hours and 9 minutes. Wow. We are early. Welcome, everybody. Landing lights coming off. Strobe lights coming off. Wing lights coming off. Lisbon traffic, Front Soleil 55 Victor Mike vacated runway 03 Lisbon. Alrighty, and we'll go ahead down here and get ourselves into a gate, a stand. Wow. Nice arrival, friends. What a beautiful flight.
Hi, Captain. May
Hey.
Kerry Gold be with you on this trip.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate that. Paul, why not the level up? Hey, man, why not the Zibo, dude? You have to remember, the level up was made from the Zibo. The Zibo is the OG. Just because there's a level up plane out doesn't mean you can't fly the Zibo. The Zibo is still actively getting updated. Yeah, there's actually a lot of people that prefer this, flying this this aircraft. Is this? Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you, dude. I'm still on the expressway on the way to the airport to pick up my party. There you go, Higgy. Sweet. I have no clue where they parked this aircraft, but we're going to go all the way down here, down to the end, because we are going to plan for a departure out of 03. I'm not quite sure where Ryanair parks. Ryanair probably parks over there at one of the stands over there. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'll take a look at that. But there's that EasyJet that we flew in with. So we'll go see if we can get a spot beside him. There's a bunch of Swiss and Turkish Airlines rocking on the ground down here. Really cool. Zach, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Runway turnoffs can come off. Look at that. We got a spot right beside our EasyJet friend. Ooh, we got another Transavia down there. Cool. We'll go right here. Stand, whatever this is, 124. We'll call it 124. And pulling into the stand. Taxi lights can come off. APU generators can come on. APU bleed, engine bleeds. See, with Track IR, you can be proactive. It can be real proactive. You can quickly glance up and, you know, do stuff, change stuff. 6 meters, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There we have it. Beautiful. Park brake is coming on. EPU gen's on. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lisbon. Anti-collision lights off. Logo lights off. Actually, we can leave logo light on. Seatbelt signs are off. Welcome, my friends, down into Lisbon. What a beautiful flight that was. 124. There we have it. Jet bridge is connecting. Beautiful flight. Crazy how we did that so quickly. An hour and I'm kind of stumped how we're like 29 minutes early. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that was one of those things. Maybe SimBrief was just not factoring in the winds. We weren't getting the winds factored in today because that was we got here early, man. Usually SimBrief is right on point with how long it takes you to fly somewhere. So we're definitely feel like we're a little bit early. There we go, friends. Beautiful. What a great flight that was. Check the park job. We're a little bit off. You're usually off. When you follow the guidance system in, they're never like actually dead on the thing, to be honest with you, AJ. I probably could do a better job lining myself up without following the guidance system. Beautiful. Cool. I'm just going to go to Sam again and open that up. And I'm just going to disconnect the jetway because if I don't, the door stays open. So now that the jetway is being disconnected, we can watch the replay. So let's toggle replay mode. It's going to log us off the network. Perfect. Let's go ahead and jump back here. We'll come in to right about there. That should be good. We'll go shift 3. We can rewind it here just a little bit. There we go. We can watch us coming in, and we will watch this beautiful, nice little crosswind component coming in on the airplane as well. Nice steady approach though, man. Felt really good. Felt really good coming in. Just check the flare, hold it and check it, and nice and smooth, man. Don't let it get too floaty on you. Don't let it get too floaty. We checked a little bit early, but those winds were kind of giving us some fun. Yes, they were. Oof. Nice and smooth, my friends. Nice and smooth. Let's give ourselves a nice tower view here. God, I love this livery, man. Real nice livery. Dog, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Great flight. Can't fly the next one because I'm going to get some dinner. Safe flying. Benny, take care, man. Thanks for flying with me, dude. Appreciate you. I hope you had a great flight as well, man. Thank you, thank you. I guess it's because we didn't fly the actual routing with that weird SID. Probably, Mickey, actually, you're probably 100% right on that. Where it was like trying to take us out and then back in. You're probably right. You're probably right, my friend. Did you ever see the Peter Pan Transavia livery? I think I have. There's a couple crazy liveries that I've seen out there, that's for sure. God, I love the 7.3, man. This is getting me so excited for the, it's getting me so excited for the PMDG, man. Oy, 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 friends. This is going to be special. Special times ahead. Hope you guys are ready to see a lot of 737 action. Listen, do you know what I'm most excited for? I'm most excited to fly that PMDG 7.3 through like the weather and clouds that we have in Microsoft Flight Sim. I think that combination in itself, doing some of the... It's going to be special, friends. It's going to be special. Thanks, Charlie. Glad you enjoyed it, man. Nice and smooth. No messing about. No floaties, we like to say here on the channel. No floaties. Special times and still no MD-11. Yeah. Why did we not do the level up versus the Zibo? What do you mean? We're in the Zibo. We flew the level up like 2 or 3 weeks ago. For about a week or two straight, we flew the level up. It's time for the Zibo, man. I don't understand why everybody like forgets about the Zibo. You guys know that the level up is based and designed off the Zibo? So So there's Zibo is the OG, man. Zibo is the OG. I love the 7.3. I do. Yeah. Really hope the PMGG is coming to Xbox. I think it is, Jens. Pardon me. Cloud cruising with the 7.3. Oh man, I'm excited. You're gonna buy all the variants? Most likely. Well, at least the 7, 8, and 9 for sure. 7, 8, 9 and the cargo, if it is a different. Somebody was saying earlier that the cargo variant is a different. It's another purchase. Like it's its own variant in itself. So we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna let you guys watch the approach from here. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna set up for the second leg. We are flying Ryanair. So I look forward to seeing you guys all in about 5 or 10 minutes when we're all set up for the second leg. Enjoy this replay, friends. Beautiful views coming in.
addicted to drama. It keeps you sleeping at night. Keep losing your shit on my problems. You know that something ain't right. Blaming me for causing your insanity. I'm pretty sure you're born like this. Talk before you think it's your original touch, but I guess it kinda works on you. You got me paper thin, doing concrete face, stopping romance in the madness. You got me good, baby, keep on coming back to you. I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up. You already messed it up. I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up. You got me paper thin, doing concrete things, driving romance in the madness. You already messed it up. You already messed it up. I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up. You got me paper thin, doing concrete things, driving romance in the madness. You got me good, baby, keep on coming back to you. I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up. You already messed it up.
Alrighty, my friends, welcome back inside the cockpit, or welcome back inside the simulator. I guess we're not inside the cockpit yet. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys are doing well after the first leg into Lisbon. Second leg now, as Duck pointed out. Yes, great eye, Duck. This is not a Transavia livery. You are correct. The first leg was actually operated by Transavia France, or France Soleil. We are now doing another real-world flight, which is from Lisbon into Seville, Spain, which is operated by Ryanair. So super excited about this one. A little bit of a split. I didn't have enough to put it in the title that we were doing Transavia and Ryanair ops. So we're obviously doing Transavia, and now we're doing Ryanair. So welcome back to the stream, friends. This flight's scheduled for about 44 minutes. Should be a beautiful flight. Definitely some gorgeous views en route. We've also never flown into Seville. This is the first time we're using freeware scenery. If you would like to take a look at the scenery, it is down in the link below, or you can put !scenery 2 in chat, and that should pop it up. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. We'll get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We ain't going to waste any time. We're into Seville today. Should be a blast. Let's do it, my friends. Inside the pit. Cool. First thing is first. Let's come down here. Let's start our flight leg. We'll go to weight, fuel, and balance. We'll go to the payload page. I didn't mean to call the fuel truck. We'll go to the payload page here. Fuel on today's flight, we need 5280. 5280. We'll go ahead and insert that. Good. Payload weight today, we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 60,000. 60,000. So the zero fuel weight today is going to be 17.0. Good. 17,000 kg. We'll come back here. We'll take a look at that. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. Panel brightness is coming on. Let's go ahead and kill the fuel pumps for now. We are refueling. That all looks good. Seatbelts over to the auto position. Everything else looks good. Sorry, no smoking to the auto position. Everything else looks good up there. Trim air is coming on. Packs to the off position. Isolation valve open. Engine bleeds off. APU bleed off. 29,000 feet on this flight today. 29,000 feet, so we'll get that programmed in there. Get the logo lights on. Beautiful. Looking good. Let's come down here, spend some time on the CDU, the FMC, whatever you would like to call it. And we'll get some brightness up in the rest of the aircraft. There we go. Brightness. Good. Sweet. Cool. So first things first, let's go to the route page. And we're sitting down on the ground, LPPT. We're going over to LEZL. Wonderful. Our flight number this afternoon is Ryanair 62 Foxtrot Victor, correct? Or did I screw that up? No. Ryanair 62 Foxtrot Victor. Cool. All right, so we've got that in there. That looks good. Let's go to the departure page. We are planning for the Gale 5 November departure. So we'll get that one in here. 5 November. Beautiful. Out of runway 3. Route, activate, and execute. Good. Let's go to the next page from Gaios. We're going to go direct to Lacasse. All right. From Lacasse, we're going to go and jump on an airway, upper mic or uniform mic 744. We've been on that airway before. Direct to Santa. Yep, you guessed it. Santa. It's that time of the year again, if you didn't know. And then from Santa, we're going to jump on our arrival. We're taking the Santa 3 Echo. So scroll down here. Santa 3 Echo. We're going to expect the... Now, I've got it in here of what we wanted to do. So we're going to be expecting the ILS Zulu from Nikau. That's what we're going to expect. So the ILS Zulu 27 from Nikau is exactly how we're going to take that. Beautiful. So we'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. We can go to the init-ref page now. We've got that all plugged in here. Let's come over here and make sure. So we're looking for 60. We're at 60.1. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. No worries on that. Cool. So we'll come back down here. Zero fuel weight is going to be 60.1. On the fuel burn today, we're going to plan to burn 4.1, which gives us a reserve of 1.2. Cost index will be 35. Cruise level will be 290. Our average wind component, or winds up at 290, are going to be 244 at 10, so basically no winds. ISA deviation should be fairly close to 0. -1 on the ISA dev. Cool, we'll get that programmed in there. Beautiful. That all looks good. Transition altitude is 4,000 feet. That's all set. We'll execute that. Wonderful. Let's go to our N1 limits here today. No D-rate on the takeoff. We could do a D-rate on the climb. That's fine. We'll go to takeoff. Flaps are going to be set to 5 degrees. CG weight today, 25.8. which is going to give us a trim value of 4.5. And we got our V-speeds 34, 36, 46. And with that, friends, our FMC is complete. We're all good on that guy. We'll bump him over to legs. Beautiful. Let's go to the overhead. We'll get the aft fuel pump on, and we'll go ahead and spool up the APU 1, 2, and 3. Wonderful. We're pretty much good to go. Let's work on a couple things here. So we've got 10, I think it was 1022. What was the QNH? Let's double check on that here. We've got 1025 clear Kavik conditions. 1025. Good. I'm going to put my TCAS here to 2000 as we don't have anybody online. We'll put our TCAS to 2000. We'll turn that on in reporting so that everybody else can see us. Beautiful. I'm just going to confirm that we don't have any ATC online. Correct. No ATC online. Excuse me. All right, cool. Everything's good. Let's go upstairs. Let's get the APU generators online. APU bleed is on. We'll come down here. We'll go to ground services and we will disconnect the GPU. Let's go to better pushback. We'll go to start pushback.
Please show me where you want to go.
We've flown out of here before. Let's go ahead and push ourselves back right like this. Well, I guess it'd be quicker to go like this. Probably a little bit more. You know what? Let's just go straight back. How about that? We won't even mess about. We'll go straight back. We'll go to right about there, and then we'll just spin left and out. That's perfectly fine with me. Cool. Beautiful. So let's get our charts up here. We'll take a quick look at our departure. So the initial climb is 6,000 feet. We will plug in 6,000 feet. Beautiful. We've got our V2 speed today of 146. So we will set that in here as well. Beautiful. All is looking good. Let's get the rest of our fuel pumps online. Engine is good there. That's all good. We're just waiting for the tow. He should be coming in here any second. Looks like we've got some airplanes over here taxiing as well. Who are you? You are... I don't know what that is. Level. Never seen that in my life. That's okay. Is that an actual airline, guys? Great feature added in the fly-by-wire that you can fly DME arcs now. So the this arrival piece of cake. There you go, Danny. Sweet. Good news, man. Good news.
Ready to connect.
All right. He's ready to connect. It is a real airline? Oh, well, there you go. Very cool. Level is a real airline as far as I know. Very cool. Are they like Portuguese or Spanish? Pretty cool livery. Level, low-cost Spanish carrier. Got you. Very cool, Dan. Thank you. What's that, 321 as well? It's got to be in a 321. Man, I love how smooth the new VAT sim is, though. Real smooth watching them taxi.
Release parking brake.
All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and seatbelt signs on, anti-collision light on. That's going to seat everybody down in the back. Let's go ahead and release our park brake and start the taxi.
Starting pushback. You may start the engine.
Beautiful. All right, engine number 2 over to ground. Why are my engines running? They're not. They're just windmilling in the wind. It's pretty windy here. All right, N2 percentage on the rise. Introduce fuel number 2. Sadly, they don't have 7.3s. Otherwise, we could do level up 7.3. Level up livery, yeah. All right, good start on engine number 2. They have 6 A330-200s. Damn. So they're definitely doing some long hauls if they've got the 330s. Why does my logo have no mouth? It's simplicity, my friend. Simplicity. Do you know how weird the logo looks with a mouse? Don't worry, we tried every situation. Engine number 1 over to ground. And 2% is on the rise. Looking for 25%.
Set parking brake.
Park brake is on. Introduce fuel number 1.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Levels call sign is Iberia. That is weird. PFG 73 from Microsoft Flight Simulator product line will begin with the release of the 700 and grow to include a 3rd and 4th generation 7.3 600 to 1000. Yep, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right, engine generator left side, right side. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. Packs to the auto position. Isolation valve to auto. APU is off. Engine start switches to continuous. Auto brake over to RTO. Let's go ahead and set our flaps to 5 degrees. Does Level Up have any updates yet? I don't think so. No.
There are 8 emergency exits, each marked with a red exit sign. Floor path markings along the cabin aisle will illuminate in darkness and guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. There are 4 main doors, 2 at the front of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right, and 2 at the rear.
All right, there he goes. Trim value of 475. Good right about there. Probe heat's on. Looking good, friends. Park brake is released. Recall's good. Spin into the left here. Lisbon traffic, Orion Air 62 Foxtrot Victor out of Terminal 2 taxiing runway 03. Should probably wait for these guys. They're going a little bit quick. We'll wait for them. We don't want to cut them off. Actually, no, we've got time. Never mind. Clear left, clear right. Runway turn-offs and taxi lights can come on. Igor, what's up, my friend? I've been looking at buying the 320 for X 111. The flight factor is so expensive, but I've recently came across the JarDesign. Wondering if the JarDesign 320 was worth it. Not really, man. The flight model is completely out to lunch, if I'm being 100% honest with you, man. I mean, it's not a bad airplane, like texturally, and like there's a good sound pack for it from BSS, but yeah, it's just, it kind of flies a little bit weird. Lisbon traffic, Ryanair 62 Foxtrot Victor, lining up and departing runway 03, Lisbon. All right, landing lights are coming on, strobe lights on, wing lights on. Flight director left side, right side.
Cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you. VNAV, LNAV, auto throttle armed. Clear left. Clear right. Except for maybe the ground. I mean, even the ground handling, dude, it's pretty useless. It's good to like take screenshots and like to make it as realistic as it can. But it's, yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of, it is what it is, right? All right, throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Nose down pressure. Chrono. Toga. Let's go, friends. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. We're rolling.
80 knots.
Neutral.
E1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive brake.
Gear up. That wind. Holy hell.
1,000.
Climb power is coming in. Let's go flaps up position 1. Start our right turn out. Auto brakes can go off. We'll lock our gear as well. Get a nice trim going. 215, we're going flaps clean. The weather radar. All right, runway turn-offs off, taxi lights are off, wing lights are off. Beautiful.
Thousand to go.
1,000 to go. Let's go. 29,000 feet. I need to buy scenery. How would you figure that? Elaborate for me, please. We just departed out of a Payware airport. You can't even spell scenery. Try again. God, I love flying with this yoke, man. It feels so good. All right, so what about the scenery, Sky Nation? What are you talking about? All right, 8,000 feet, autopilot's coming on, friends. Beautiful departure. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Let's enjoy some of this gorgeous ortho here as we pretty much fly parallel to the airport. The airport's right there. Stunning, stunning visuals, man. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. How do you make the plane engine look so glossy and reflective? PBR? I think it's just because PBR is turned on, maybe? Hey, Cap, sorry I missed the first leg. No worries, Cap Britannia. Welcome here for the second leg, man. Really beautiful indeed. It is. Yeah, gorgeous scenery, man. Apparently we need to buy some, though. Does Ortho come with the scenery, or do you use Ortho for XP? I use Ortho for XP, Jason. Yeah, it doesn't come with it, unfortunately. Hey, Cap, bit light, but hey, Ranger, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome.
Until the captain has switched it off. We do recommend for your comfort and safety that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened throughout your flight. There is a call bell, reading light, and fresh air vent.
Right, turn the sounds down here a little bit so we don't go deaf and we can enjoy some of these views. We have to do a Ryanair landing? Oh, baby. 200 IQ for me doing ortho for LPPT and then flying at night. Nice, Luca. Nice. Using the experimental flight model? No, you don't use that on the Zibo. The Zibo does not use the experimental flight model. The tile needs color correction. It's not too bad. I mean, this tile's a little bit buggy, but it's not too bad. A little bit of sun-kissed, sun-baked, if you will. Passenger Escobar must be causing shit. Were they calling for Passenger Escobar? I didn't even hear that. It phases out now. All right, landing lights are off. We're through 10,000 feet. Starter switches are off. Logo lights off as well. Beautiful. How long is the flight? About 44 minutes. 44 minutes on the flight time. We're flying late afternoon here. What's your opinion about PMGG so far? I really like the customizable instruments. Yeah, absolutely, Colin. It looks good, man. It looks good, dude. Speaking of Ryanair, I was having a bad day and landed a flight at 600 feet per minute. I have damage on and don't understand how the 320 didn't just collapse. I mean, they can usually take a pretty heavy hit like that, Jason. Yeah. And I think it's the ortho down there is some of the best in Spain, right? Yeah. It's crazy, man. Thanks, Southwest. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Could you show the PBR mod? There's no PBR mod, Hopes. It's in the settings. So if you have your graphics settings turned up to a certain level, you'll see that PBR is an option.
Lisbon traffic Ryanair 7 Echo 10 mile final 03.
Cap, did you watch the Downfall Boeing 737 MAX documentary? I did not. I will, though. Obviously, I'm going to watch that. It looks pretty cool. Definitely going to watch that one. Why did you take off? Why you take off? Oh, man. All right, we're doing well, friends. Everything's looking good, nice and smooth. From 600 feet per minute onward is considered a hard landing, so you were fine. Yeah, I think they're rated up to like 900 feet per minute or like 1,000 feet per minute or something like that. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're rated for, I think. Yeah. A little scared by the trailer. Netflix tried to turn into a bit of a drama. I hope it isn't when I watch it. I mean, it's definitely going to be, right? They gotta, just like any, they're gonna pull on your heartstrings a little bit, you know what I mean? For sure. How long has the flight been so far? We literally just departed, man. We just departed. See this little, we have like this little thing here so you can actually check. So this bar fills up in red the longer the flight goes, so yeah. Wish I could find the video where he said that. It was an MD-80 out of LS, where were we? Genoa? Yeah, Genoa, I think. It was the MD-80 out of Genoa. That's the only thing that I remember, 12 cut. So if you want to search and try and find it, it was the MD-80 flying out of Genoa. That was where it is, man. How to get the top of descent on the Zibo? Adam, as long as you program the FMC correctly or the CDU, you'll get it. What happened to the greenish one? What's that, Nicholas? The greenish bar? We never had a greenish bar. You doing a vector approach? If the Santa 3 approach, it turns really sharp into Seville according to the charts. Yeah, Lucas, so if you actually look, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually edit this a little bit. So we go to the plan page and we break this down here a little bit. We'll go to legs and we'll step through everything. You can kind of see that it's got this weird turn there. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to remove the Seville. So we're going to go from Santa, we're going to go direct to Nical. So we'll do that. So that's what the approach is going to look like. So that's a lot more clean. So you can see here, now we're going to come in, top of descent, Santa, Nical, and then we're going to come down like that and in. And I guess, what are we doing? Are we avoiding terrain? Is that why the approach kind of spins out like that? But yes, instead of taking it direct to Seville, we're going to Nical, and then it's kind of like that, kind of like an arc approach, if you will. So that's kind of what we're planning to do. Thank you for reminding me. I did already, but couldn't find it, even of Genoa with the MD-80. It was after we departed. We were out over the water, and he told me to contact him, and then we got to contact me, and yeah. That's how that one kind of worked. That's how that one worked. A little bit loud. We don't need it that loud out there. There we go. We can get back to our tunage. Don't pay attention to those guys falling out of the sky, slewing his aircraft. Like, dude, like, just imagine how bad, like, your life sucked. You had to, like, go and, like, just go and slew your aircraft around to try and get it, like... Imagine, dude. Imagine that was your life, bro. Like, imagine that's what you did with your time. truly mind-boggling. It's truly, truly mind-boggling, dude. Truly mind-boggling. Like, that's what you want to do with your Saturday afternoon. Imagine that. Imagine, dude. Like, holy fuck, man. You have the most pathetic life I think I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even going to beat around the bush, dude. That is just like the most pathetic life to have, man. Imagine, dude. That's what you spent your Saturday doing. It's quite special, dude. Quite special, my friends. Is the aircraft payware? No, it's free. You can put exclamation point aircraft in chat. What is the sound plugin called on my side? It's called B2 Volume Control. B2 Volume Control. Why do I have to have a filter laser? VATSIM doesn't allow any of that stuff, yeah. When has that ever stopped people? It's a free network, man. You just go and make a bunch of accounts. You're good to go. It's kind of the problem with VATSIM. Some stuff will cancel me? You're right. So, dude, I do not say anything that is... anything that's cancel worthy. Just reminding people how pathetic their lives are. That's all I'm doing. Nothing wrong with that. Clearly their parents won't do it, so I got to do it. Someone's got to do it. Club Canada, absolutely. The Ryanair Club Canada up here at 29,000 feet. I feel like this is the type of music we need to be playing when we're going to Ibiza. C2A.
That's the problem with some people. They've quote grown up without handling or having other people in their lives telling them no.
What can you do, my man? What can you do? Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Look at those winds. Yeah, shouldn't we be... Those winds look like they're more favoring the ILS 9, are they not? I feel like we should be taking the... What are the winds? 040 at 4. We definitely should be doing runway 9. Okay, hold on. Arrival... 3 Echo. It's only for... Okay, hold on. We gotta do a whole new approach, though. That's the thing. Okay. We don't have a lot of time to program this, so let's get this in here. So... No. 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 Ah. That's what we want. So we want the Oslep 2 4 Foxtrot. Oslep 4 Foxtrot. Oslep 4 Foxtrot. No. Cancel. Is it only a localizer? Why is there... There's ILS Zulu, ILS Yankee. Why is it only showing localizer? Okay, whatever. Sure, we'll take the Zulu from Tendu. So, localizer, okay, we want the... Santa 4 Foxtrot from Tendu. Execute. Okay. Top of descent's now in 2 miles. Okay, we're just going to make sure that it's got this done properly. Go to our plan page. Legs. Cool. Right. So we are doing runway 9, yes. So some certain things that we need to change. Approach. So we're doing the Zulu. So we'll pin that. Okay, so we don't need you anymore. We can unpin that. We'll pin you. 111.1. Whoa, clouds came out of nowhere. 111.1. 10, and we'll flip that over. 111.1. All right, and 091 is the course. 091. Alrighty. Excited for this one. Sucks, man. The views coming into this approach are absolutely stunning. The views of the city, actually, it's really, really good ortho. Like, really good ortho. How about the 319 or some scenery? Depends, Laser. Both are really good, man. 319 is a great airplane. All right, transition altitude coming in here is going to be set for 6,000 feet, and the altimeter is 1021. 6,000 feet, 1021. We can actually pre-program that, so we can get 1021 programmed in here. Good. Hey, Cap, having trouble hearing ETC on X-Pilot after velocity update. Do you know how to fix this? Liam, you could probably go into the settings tab and maybe turn up your comm frequency. Turn that up a little bit. That would probably be how. Or you can allow aircraft radio stack volume knobs. You might want to turn that one up a little bit. You bought the Flight Factor 7.5, you're having issues with it? 7.5 is a great airplane, man. You definitely shouldn't be having any issues with it, that's for sure. Hey, Kat, I've flown into Seville from Valencia with Ryanair. It was a Ryanair, and the flight was 40 to 50 minutes. You consider it tomorrow. Maybe, man, we'll see. Cap, can you tell me why my PC sounds like a jet engine when I'm flying the Toliss aircraft? It doesn't do it in any other aircraft. Is there any way to change that? It's probably just your fans, man. Do you have your fans set to auto? Like my computer is not quiet in any sense. I have my CPU and my GPU fans pretty much running at 100% all the time. They're fans, man. That's what they're supposed to do. You've tried those, but you get no ATC. That's really weird, Liam. Make sure that you've got the settings set correctly. Like you've got your audio source all set correctly. I have a really nice curve for my GPU, actually. It's not running 100% all the time, but I've got a really nice curve. My CPU, though, because it is overclocked at 5.1 on all 10 cores, it has to be, basically, the CPU is always on. Always on. Let's take a look at the arrival airports. We're going to be coming in on runway 9. We'll hopefully vacate... well, I don't think we're going to hit Echo 3, so we'll probably actually vacate either down at the... Wow, Jesus. Can we take here? What does that say? Apron exit, do not continue forward. What's hold short for? Runway crossing by aircraft from military and Airbus areas. Okay. I guess we can take that. Echo 5 is, I guess, what we'll aim for. I'm sure we'll get Echo 5. We may even hit Echo 3, but... let's hope for Echo 5. Looks like is that a closed runway or something like that? Runway crossing by aircraft from military and Airbus areas. Okay. Airbus Defense and Space North Hangars. Interesting. Okay, we'll aim for that. Have you seen the SAS A320neo bird strike someplace in Norway? I did not. Honestly, I don't follow real world aviation all that much, man. I've got quite a lot going on in the flight sim world to keep my interest and my hobby busy. Seville is one of the bases for Airbus production. Very cool. I didn't know that. I'm surprised nobody's made a scenery, honestly, for it. Like, it seems like a really cool little airport. I'm surprised nobody's made any scenery. There's just the freeware by TDG. Now, that being said, TDG does some amazing freeware stuff. Absolutely. Kylan, we did Transavia for the first flight, which was a real world flight. And then we're doing Ryanair now for the second leg, because this is also a real world flight. So we're just trying to keep it in real world. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are on. Speed looks great. Engine start switches to continuous. Logo lights on. Wing lights on. And I'm going to turn off the music here in about 10 seconds as this song finishes up. Wonderful music for the day. Get our sounds all the way up in the simulator. And let's arm our ground spoilers. All right, wonderful. And if we pull this guy open here, we want to intercept we want Tendu at 2,000. So Tendu at 2,000. Seems interesting, but we'll do our best to try and make that happen. Alrighty, music is paused and off. Well, good. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Hopefully we've reached our goal of 350 likes. That'd be absolutely awesome if we have. That's just because it hasn't been downloaded a bunch of times. Laser. May not believe, but I did a flight EHRD to LPPT today. I wanted to do this flight tomorrow. Very cool, Clint. Very cool. I hope you're able to do that, man. So I'm not quite sure why it's... I think it wants some speed brake here. Showing us a little bit high. Let me go to legs. What does it have us? It's got Tendu... I want Tendu at 2,000 because that's what it's requesting. Yeah, we're really high up. Weird. Okay, Tendu for a couple miles. We may be able to get it down in time. We should be okay. 6,000 feet. We're going to switch our barometric pressure over. Start managing the speed here. I'm going to start bringing it down a little bit. We can go flaps 1 as well now. That will help with the descent. All the stretching is... No, I don't know. Lee, I don't know why. Sometimes it really puts it like... Sometimes it puts the aircraft in like these weird situations. Now, we don't need to be at 2,000 for Tendu, but that's just what the charts have suggested. So we're going to do our best to try and mimic that. You can see it's really trying to get us back on track here. It's kind of descending us quite heavily now. I'm going to actually pull up out of that. No need to go that rapid on the descent. Coming back on track. Everything's looking good now. Shallow this out to about 2,000 feet per minute. That'll allow the speed to come back. We'll look for about 210 knots on the speed. Shallow it out. Shallow it out. Everything is good.
Severe traffic, VDL 1172, 555.
Holy Canada Airlines.
2500.
This guy, man. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, sir. I appreciate you. It's Armor Approach Switch here, guys. Guys, let's get some love in for Canada Airliner dropping the $50 donation. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the support, sir. Truly do appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much. It's extremely kind of you. Seriously. Extremely kind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we've got one guy in front of us here. We'll bring our speed back to 190 knots. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. We've got the airport in sight. We are a little bit low, so like I said, we didn't really have to make 2,000 at Tendu, but it was good that we did our best. We got down a little bit quicker than expected, but that's fine. We're going to descend now to 2,000 to intercept, descending at 350 feet per minute, and hopefully we'll be able to capture the glide, no problems. On our approach speed today, we're looking for 151 knots. And let's hope for a beautiful landing. You should try ENAT runway 29 approach. It's one of Norway's hardest approaches. I feel like we've done that before, Hopes. Maybe not, but I feel like we've done it. You know what approach I really miss doing is, and I always forget the name of the scenery. What's the name of that scenery? Just outside, it's in Switzerland, and it's the Arnav 33. I always forget the name of the city. I forget the name of the airport as well. Shame on me, I know. All right, glide slope's coming alive. Let's get final approach speed here. Let's get gear down. Flaps 15 degrees. And we want 151 on the approach speed. Glide slope's coming in real spicy. We're at 6.5 miles right now, so we're looking good. There's 170 knots. Let's go flaps 25. And we're going to hit our glide slope now. And there's 160 knots. Let's get fully configured. We'll go flaps 30. There we go. That's what we like to see. A nice, beautiful continued descent coming in. Get our runway turnoffs, taxi lights, everything else looks good up there. We're looking good, my friends. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to take control of the throttles. 151 on the approach speed, looking good. All right, cool. Landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with the green light. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. We're sitting at about 4.5 miles. Let's have some fun. This guy, man, dropping another 50 bomb. Holy macaroni, dude. Thank you for the continued support, my man. Holy shit. Grabbing the flight engineer of the month. I will add that as soon as we land. Captain Airliner, thank you very, very much for the support, my friend. Truly do appreciate that, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. See you down on the ground. My airplane.
Just to earn my 3 position, sneering face.
What a guy, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for the support, man. That's extremely kind of you. Really do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
We're looking good, friends. Let's have some fun, shall we? We are flying Ryanair. Let's try and go the butter, okay? Ryanair smashes all the time. Let's try and go for a little bit of butter today. Let's try and get some Ryanair butter. We'll get fired by Ryanair for a beautiful butter. The aircraft in front of us has vacated nicely. Got Ryanair by everybody's putting 500 in chat. What do you want me to just dive bomb it onto the runway? 500 feet. We haven't had a 500 feet per minute in a good while. Get a little bit high up on the approach, it says. We'll cut the power a little bit, bring the nose down. There we go. Back on track. 2 white, 2 red. Speed looks good. 200 feet. Minimums. Should have already been at minimums, but that's fine.
100 minimum.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Nice and smooth. Nose down gently. Decelerating. knots. 60 knots. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Seville for the first time. 35-minute flight. My goodness me. Absolutely beautiful. Onto the brakes. Ryanair CEO did not like this. Hey, there's the Airbus plant. Sweet, let's go. Oh man,
this
this
is my
guy.
flight ticket for Algiers. This weekend. Sneering face.
What a guy, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Let's go ahead and back ourselves. Jump back up into the cockpit. Let's clean up our flaps. Spoilers are clean, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Seville. Let's stop our clocks here. 35.5 minutes. We're like 9 minutes early on this leg as well. Man, oh man, oh man. What an epic day of flying, friends. So damn cool. Landing lights coming off. Engine start switches are coming off here as well. We'll make the turn into the terminal. We've got to go. We've got some Ryanair buddies over here. We'll go park beside. Strobe lights coming off. Wing lights coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. What a beautiful flight. Absolutely beautiful. And Canada Airliners dropping 150 bones to get them up to 200 on the month. What an absolute legend. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, sir. I appreciate you, man. Talk about being on point today with our landings, though. 120 feet per minute. We were 120 feet per minute coming into Lisbon and 121 coming into Seville. So talk about being on point with our landings today, guys. Absolutely awesome. Let's get the APU spooling. 1, 2, and 3 looking good. Keep in mind, friends, we are live again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit shorter of a day. We're going to be just doing the one flight tomorrow. We're going to be going from Marseille, LFML, where we departed earlier this week, into Casablanca for a real-world flight. We're going to be flying. I completely forget the airline that we're going to be flying, but it is a real-world flight. It is a real-world airline. Royal Air Maroc. That's what we're flying tomorrow in their 737-800. So make sure you tune in for that one, guys. I'm excited for that. First time flying into Africa. First time flying into no entry, okay? First time flying into Casablanca. Really excited about it. Really, really, really excited about it. Cool. Let's get our runway turnoffs off. APU generator is online. APU bleed is on. Engine bleeds are off. I see another Ryanair airplane over there, which leads me to believe that we're going to go park beside him because we're not good enough for stands over here, right? We don't get a gate. Again, this is a freeware scenery, guys. Pick it up if you want, completely free. It's done by TDG. He makes the best, and his airports are like tiny, absolutely tiny to download and to install. And I've actually got the upgraded version, which now has Sam. So it does have scenery animation. My name is Randy Leahy. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, man. Taxi lights coming off here, friends. We're not going to go to that stand. How the hell do I park here? What are these stands? What is going on? Uh-oh. What did I get myself into? How do I park at these stands? What is this? What kind of sorcery is this? Okay, well, let's try it. What is this? Oh, I guess okay, I see what I do. Okay, never mind. I see what we're doing. We got to go in, take a big old left, and then, sorry, big old right, and then a left to taxi in, like, right like that, right? That's what he's doing. Sure, I guess that's what we're doing. And then in like this, right? Kind of. And then we just line up with that.
Hi CPT. Definitely learned
Sure.
a couple of things
Close enough.
today and I'll now try it on my sim.
Andy.
Thanks always. Great
Thank you, dude.
landing. Clapping.
Park break is on. Andy, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I appreciate you, Andy. Dropping the 20 bomb, man. I wish you all the best in your sim endeavors. I pulled the APU fire. Don't pay attention to the aircraft turning off. Nothing to see here. I pulled the APU power button. I pulled the APU fire button. So I just turned off. Hey, not a bad park job. I think that's what we're supposed to do, right? Because if that's what we're supposed to do, then that's like that's a solid, well, meh. We're straight. I think that's what we're supposed to do. That's what this guy's doing. Isn't it? Yeah, that's what he did. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay. Not bad. Shh, nothing to see here. Don't listen to the horns that are beeping. God damn it. Canada Airliner, thank you very much, dude, for the $200 in donations today, sir. Let me go ahead and get you up into the leaderboard. Just don't listen to those noises that you hear. Nothing happened. I promise nothing happened. Nothing to see here. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much, Canada Airliner. I appreciate your support, sir. 200 smackaroons today, getting you up top on that leaderboard. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, man. All right, cool. Let's toggle replay mode. That'll stop that crazy noise. And let's go ahead and watch that replay, shall we? The butter in the Ryanair. Who would have thunk it, ladies and gentlemen? Who would have thunk it? The butter in the Ryanair was achieved. Let's watch this one here. Nice little flare, and we literally just held it, and smoothness, my friends. That's how the Ryanair does it. We checked a little bit early. We could have flown it into the ground just a little bit more. We checked at like 5-6 feet. You can see it. We checked it at about 5 or 6 feet, right about there. We checked it a little bit too early. We didn't level off, but nonetheless, still a great landing, friends. We're definitely not going to. We're not going to call that a great one. Add that to the list of the Ryanair butters. The Ryanair captains around the world will be proud. A little bit floaty on that one at 9 seconds, but hey, we kept it under 10 seconds. That's chat's rule. Under 10 seconds, and you guys can't spam the floaty emoji at me. You can't do it. Don't do it. Just rude. Alrighty, everybody. That is going to go ahead and wrap up today's live stream. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I love flying to Lisbon, love flying into new airports. First time flying into Seville with the Ryanair. Look at that beautiful landing. Looking absolutely beautiful. Delicious. Doesn't get much better than that, my friends. Ryanair flying for the first time today as well. Transavia. That's going to wrap it up, friends. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me on this Saturday afternoon. Really hope you guys did enjoy it. Thank you to everybody who flew with me. Thank you to all the controllers who gave us some wonderful ATC along route. It's a pleasure. Always fun to fly on the VATSIM network. You know what we think about the trolls. Okay, we'll deal with them. Tomorrow, we're live again, friends. Royal Air Maroc, flying from Marseille to Casablanca. Definitely excited for this one. Gonna have some beautiful views en route. First time flying into Morocco. First time flying into Casablanca. First time flying Royal Air Maroc. Wow. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy one. You're not going to want to miss that, friends. Tomorrow, same time, 12 Eastern. Looking forward to seeing you guys all there. To all my mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this isn't possible. So thank you all very much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. To everybody else that can't afford to donate using a monetary value, still want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me. Hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. Happy landings, my friends. Peace!